my theme music.
Aduh, bobo. Wajib pak video nanti. No. God have mercy upon us. Upon us.
My viewers forever. What's going on? My people, them. Tuesday. Cheeky Tuesday. Where's my manners? Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, wherever you are around the world. Yes, man. Today is today. Today is today and the day. You know what I'm saying? Second leg. Champions League. I was going to do a look ahead like I always do, but I just couldn't be asked. You know what I'm trying to say? We'll have a little look around. We'll see what's going on, of course. You know, we'll look at the game. You know, I still got my segments to do, so it kind of overlaps. So I just thought, you know what I'm trying to say? We'll just carry on with a midday. Hope you're well, though. Obviously, I'm a little bit early. For the people that's in it early, I need you to like it. I need you to share it out, do all that good stuff. Don't tell me about the likes, though. Let's hope that we've learned from yesterday. Big up to you, broski. Khalid's in the building. Big up views in chat. Hope you're good, bro. Biggest week of all ahead. Well, yeah, I suppose now, you know, we had big weeks a few weeks ago and failed that. So hopefully we don't fail this time. But as I keep saying, guys, man, again, it's just hope. There's no confidence. That only comes from performances, regular ones. Now, we saw a good one against Fulham. We didn't see so much of a good one against Atletico, in my humble opinion. You know, we didn't lose the game, but we have to go, you know, we have to come out tonight and try and win it. You know, there's no more drawing. I don't want to go to penalties with them. So that's the situation that we're in. Kwaja says 2-1 Arsenal tonight, possibly. We'll get into predictions, but yeah, leave your predictions, guys. Obviously, I'll call them out. Big up to Kwaja, Dappins, views on sport. Yeah, man, big up to you, bro. Dappins, Dre, I, that night slippers with the socks. You know, the joke thing is, bro, is obviously like, it's AI in it. So even the top light, it looks a bit weird like that in it, but that's not exactly what I was wearing. So you just have to forgive me on that one. Big up to you, though, bro. Kwaja, I shared the stream out. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Everton free lay all work out. We're going to get into that because that's part of the rival segment. So big up to you, Dre. We're definitely going to get into that, my guy. Hope you're well today, broski. Those odds looking good today now, baby. I said I'll put my separate bets down that will win the league when it gonna rain it. Put listen, do what you got to do, bro. Get the odds while they're good. You know, at the end of the day, when City play their next game, you know what I'm saying? The odds will probably change again depending on what happens. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Big up to you, Drado, bro. Hope you're well today. Normal guy left a like and I'm a new sub like a week ago. Okay. Well, you know, if you've been watching for a minute, you should know what we do over here. You know what I mean? We're all about growing the community. Few more appearances off the field or on the field, you'll probably end up with a show. But for now, do you know what I'm trying to say? Hold that. You've now got 4 subscribers, you know, like that, because that's what we do. Does your favorite YouTuber do it? Probably not. Tap in. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Big up to you, normal guy. Welcome into the community. I can see men like. Big up to Hype. I can see you, broski. Who's just under normal guy though? It's man like Guna SE. How you doing today, bro? Hope you're well. Sorry, I'm a bit cotton mouth. You know what I mean? And let me tell you this. I woke up today, my screens mash up even more on my phone. I don't even know if you can see that. The thing's just humming. It's just humming. It's like, meh, like that. You can't even see it because of my green screen and that. So my phone's mash up again. I've got engineers back outside fucking around with the wires and shit. So I've got a picture of it as well. You know what I mean? Because they just keep coming about. I don't know why they keep coming so regular. Do you know what I'm saying? So I hope they don't start drilling or anything like that. I just sound like I heard some polls dropping. Arsenal 0, Atletico 2. Yeah, man, Guna's been bang on this recently, man. But listen, it's PTSD. I know what it is. I know what it is, my bro. Do you get me? I'm not overly confident, especially because I know what Arteta's like, and I'm more concerned about the flipping team he's going to put out today. That's going to tell us a lot. I showed you his psychopathic face talking about flipping Odegaard and Havertz, but who cares, bro? You know, like that guy with the thing, but just put them back in and whack him. But you need to be whacking up Mikel Arteta. We don't care about Odegaard and Havertz. The moment you started leaking that, we're like, here he goes again. Here he goes again. The greased up deaf guy just running around, can't hear. You don't need to fix it. It's not broken. Like, what? Anyway, big up to you, my bro. Frog in the well. Good day, views and chat. Hope is all and well. And I'm all right, bro. Like I've been saying, like this like little flu I just have, and obviously like I'm up and down, but yeah, man, we're all right. We're all right. I'm a little bit pissed off though, Frog, because I needed you lot to beat Brentford, man. You know what I'm trying to say? And not to say that I wouldn't have wanted to win against you if you did beat Brentford, but at the same time, the game against us probably wouldn't have been so important. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You can kind of look past that and look to Leeds and whoever. I don't know who else West Ham have got. But yeah, because obviously I want Spurs to go down. You know what I'm trying to say? But as nighttime keeps coming in there saying fuck up West Ham, fuck up West Ham, like our interests actually aligned this time around. And you know what I'm saying? I'm Arsenal first, so beating West Ham means we're closer to winning a title, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But it don't mean to say that we're just going to turn up and win. West Ham is one of the usual culprits, guys. Do you know what I'm trying to say? The usual suspects that can take points off us. Hyper, like I said, hope you're well today, broski. Big up. Appreciate that. There's the other channels. Make sure you go and show a little love on there. New HRB video on ViewsTube. If that was the Arsenal drawing, we wouldn't have heard the end of it. Yeah, gone and done it again, just like the Fulham last week. Europe on vacation, can't have your no. I hear what you're saying, bro. But the thing with Arsenal, like you can't hold us to the same standards as Man City because we're just not. If they want to buoy us off, they can do that. 4P. I don't even need to explain it. With Arsenal, what confidence have we got, bro? We've been playing shit for weeks. We finally got a half decent performance for one half, and then we've still got this fucking Spanish Dexter, bro. The Spanish Walking Dead, fucking zombie, bro. The Walking Dead, that guy there, who's gonna fuck up the team. So where does the confidence come from, bro? You know what I'm trying to say? Like Pep ain't gonna fuck up his team. People can say what they want. They didn't look good. Whatever. They don't even need to be at their best. We're jumping around like we've won something. Do you get it? So, like I said, I'm not going to celebrate or even have all of this confidence until we lift the trophy, bro. That's where I'm at the moment. Obviously, other people can feel how they feel, but I'm just laying out the facts. Like, us and them, we're not the same, guys. We ain't. You know what I mean? Not in standards and not at this moment in time. So, You definitely can't have your you can't have your cake and eat it too. And if we did draw the game, people would be going on. Why? Because they expect us to bottle. I think that's pretty obvious. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Where they don't expect Man City to bottle. That's why it was such a shock that they dropped points yesterday. I didn't expect it at all. You know, and so you're right, Drake. As I always say on here, two things can be right at the same time. You are right. The difference is if anyone is going to banter us, like, we have to take it from City. We do. You know what I'm trying to say? Anyone else, whatever, yeah, you can maybe have a little argument here and there, but right now, we have to take it, man, until we land a punch on them. Now, if we was to go to City, if we was to have gone to the Etihad on, you know, a couple of weeks back where we lost and we actually landed a blow on them and beat them, that maybe would have given me some confidence. You know what I'm trying to say? To be fair, if we were playing the ball that we should have been playing, we probably would have had this league, you know, written off by now. So I think that's the reason why, you know what I mean, everyone looks at us like that, because they're expecting us to fail, bro, where they expect them to win. You know, big up to you though, and again, big up to Normal Guy. Salute. Guna, hold up, is that a City bottle you're drinking? It's Kirkland Spring, big man. Just because it's blue. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? That, no, it bloody isn't. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you, my bro. Big up to Normal, man. And PFC's in the building. Dr. Glass. All right. Hope you're good today, broski. Why wouldn't you be? All the United fans. Members links. Appreciate that. Let me see if I can find it quickly. And then we'll get into a few little segments so we can obviously get some semblance of a show. There it is there. So now I've pinned it. There you go. Big up to the members as well. Chelsea now joint 10th is so dark. We're going to get into it, my guys. I promise. I'm just having a quick little roll call. 5% here for the segments. Listening into your lineup builder. Yeah. Press conference. Is there anything new? I did have a little look over it when he was talking about Miles Lewis-Skelly yesterday. And I don't even think I got to the point where I needed to get to because he was winding me up so much. So I'll have a little look around. And you know what? That reminds me. Big up to all of you legends that are here. You know, let's start it so we can obviously not linger on it all day long. Please hit the like for me, guys. You get me? I will come back to your comments in just a moment. But yeah, for now, let's do the old Cannon headlines. So we've just gone on to, we're doing a little skydive now. So they're leading today's news with Scotland. Will Hearts win the Scottish Premiership title? I haven't been locked in, but I know there has been a few people. Fraley, I think, Wahaha. So that might interest some people. 40 years of the playoffs, the greatest show on earth in numbers. I do like the playoffs, you know, and I'm a bit pissed off with my website because they don't show the championship. But what they normally do sometimes is show important games. And I think the playoffs are. I thought I was going to get back in with philosophy football, but they're being pagans. You know what I'm trying to say? So I don't know if I'm going to go to Wembley and do any of the playoff games. But if I do, you know that a blog will be coming. EFL latest vote here. Who will win the playoff semi-finals? Maybe we can have a little look at that later on or tomorrow. What happened to McAllister at Liverpool? Analysis, or can't even talk. Analyzing his drop-off. This is the headline, so, you know, I won't go into too many stories unless it directly concerns Arsenal or it's something big of note. I don't believe that is. Foden agrees new terms at Man City. I won't read the whole thing. Let's try and see what kind of money they've put him on. He's 25 years old. I kind of feel like he needs to kick on now. He's not really a starter at City, innit? But when you're at City, you know, the football is going to be relatively all right. You know, the trophies are going to be relatively regular. Let's just have a quick look. Who is about to enter the final year of his current deal is expected to commit his future to the boyhood club until 2030. Then they're telling you about what he's won. 25-year-old has scored 10 goals and provided 5 assists this season in all competitions. Are they not going to say anything about his wages? Don't look like they are. It looks like it will be, you know, what are we, 26? Yeah, like a 4-year deal. I suppose that's relatively all right. Maybe they decided, just like Arsenal, to put this news out because obviously they dropped points yesterday. So close, guys. I still woke up today feeling disappointed, even though I didn't expect them to drop any points. And that's what Jamboy was telling me. That's what I keep trying to tell myself. Anyway, you can see the absolute psychopath on the screen right now. And look at these guys. It's like you're trying to just like whiff the smell of them. They're stinking like flipping goat's cheese or something. They stink, bro. Stop whiffing it in front of us. Anyway, Arsenal latest, Gunners ready to play like beasts. Oh my God, Arteta warns Atletico. Right, I don't know if there is a whole press conference. You know what I'm like. Maybe it's best if I try and read through some of it. You know what I mean? If there's any of the transcript here, it might be best that I do that, because you know what I'm like and you know how difficult it is for me to listen to him. Even seeing these picture makes me annoyed. And again, if you guys believe this, I mean, give your head a wobble. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You know, I'm firmly on the watch what they do, not what they say kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, but it's content, so we'll read it out. Arteta promises fired up Arsenal will play like beasts in the second leg. He's more fired up than the players half the time. Anyway, are ready to activate beast mode. Oh, just chat so much rubbish, bro, for their crunch Champions League semi-final against Atleti. Arsenal were just one game away from their first Champions League final in 20 years and heading to Tuesday's second leg at the Emirates with the last four tied poised at 1-1. The Gunners will be flying high after their pivotal home win against Fulham on Saturday, which ramped up the Premier League pressure on City. Speaking ahead of on the eve of the European clash in London, with either Paris Saint-Germain or Bayern Munich waiting in the final, Arteta said, "We will take to the pitch as beasts tomorrow, guys." For fuck's sake. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So imagine if I was actually listening to it. Imagine if I was listening to this, guys. I'd probably be struggling. Even reading it winds me up. Oh my God. Oh my God. And enjoy the moment and go for it. That's what you always say. If you don't go for it, then everyone who believes him is just another example of you being idiots. I can't wait. I feel the energy amongst the team and our supporters. This is the moment that we want to live together. We have worked hard as a club and as a team after 20 years to be in this position again. You ain't been here for 20 years. I'm telling you, man, he just can't not be a politician. Nothing he says feels genuine to me at all. And we are so hungry to get through to that final. Yeah, all right, mate. That's going to be the only thing that saves his job, because we'll probably be runners up. I can't remember who was talking. We have to call ourselves runners up FC, innit? I can't remember who was saying it, but I was like, right, that's actually bang on. Runners up FC. Anyway, they've been waiting for so long to have this kind of night, so let's push hard tomorrow because something amazing is going to happen. And what is that about as far as his press conference transcript goes? I'm not sure. Nothing is done. Henry cautious despite Man City slip up. Feels his old club must continue with a determined mindset, but knows nothing is done despite City dropping points. I wouldn't think about it that way if I was Arsenal, that we can afford to lose a game. But now it's back in your hands. Yeah, that's a fact. It's not in City's hands anymore. That is a fact. But all of this, no, we might be able to drop a point hit. Like, get out of that. We need to just win. Finish the thing now. Don't ask me to do Minority Report. I'm not Tom Cruise. I might be fucking his height, but I ain't Tom Cruise. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not. I didn't do Minority Report and we ain't filming the sequel. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm digressing. I said before the game, I can see City dropping points at Everton. Why was everyone saying that? Maybe it's me. Maybe it is me. Like, I'm worried about the West Ham game for Arsenal. Well, I concur with that. So I'm going to stay in my lane and not celebrate too early because nothing is done. So if that's what the legendary TT is saying, please, Arsenal fans, calm it down a little bit. Yeah. Then they're telling us about the draw with Everton. We don't need to go over that because most of us was watching it anyway. I just wanted to see what was going on for the Champions League. And of course, there wasn't too much in this little article. However, if I quickly jump back, we did see, the Donkey and Oda Fast. So it'll probably talk about them being available in this. Jesus Christ, guys, pray for us. I ain't going to be here all day either. It's the headline, so don't get scared and all leave. But if you do, just hit the like for me, please. And can you subscribe? I've done show after show. I've done 3 lives yesterday and just lost subscribers. So please, if you don't mind, help me out. Alvarez, Simeone and Sorloth in Atletico squad versus Arsenal. I'm surprised Sorloth never got on the pitch in Spain, to be fair. And I'm telling you, bro, everyone kept saying, it's the Haram ball, it's Haramiko. Who played the worst football, bro? Because it weren't them. I don't care what no one tells me, bro. It wasn't them. And if you think they're going to be all low block, both teams have to win the game. You know what I'm trying to say? But then knowing Arteta, because of his dead team selection, we might be playing at a snail's pace because of that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Every time we find something, he goes ahead and breaks it. He goes ahead and breaks it. Anyway, let me just get rid of this and we can yap. Injury doubts. Alvarez, Simeone, and Sorloth have been named in the traveling squad. Alvarez and Simeone limped out of the first leg draw in Madrid and were absent from the weekend over Valencia, but look set to return on Tuesday night. Now, obviously, that sounds like you know, Simeone's kind of rushing players back, but they didn't play midweek. You know, if it was our players, you know what I'm trying to say? Maybe they would have played midweek. Like when they say, all right, they didn't play, but they're going to be in the match squad, you're not going to think they're totally broken up, like maybe 80%, you know what I mean? 85%. When it's Arsenal players, it's 50% or less. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But at the same time, this is all they've got to go for. They can't win their league. You know, they're not trying to finish second. Who cares about that? So I don't know. It just seems more competent when another side does it. You could say I'm being biased. That's up to you. You know what I mean? Rice brings more dynamism to Arsenal's midfield than Zubimendi does. Bro, we don't need... Rice carries Zubimendi half the time. We don't need... Especially at home, we don't need 2 6s, bro. We don't need a double pivot. If you are going to do it with Skelly. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because Rice don't have to look after him. I've been calling for it for weeks, innit? Anyway, you're talking about the fucking beast mode again. Why is there no mention of these absolute scumbags being in the side? Then they're talking about Atletico's injuries again. Denies superstition force Atleti's hotel swap. So I don't even care about that. Here we go. Din, din, din. Look at these pagans. They annoy me just as much as Arteta, bro. Just as much as Arteta. You see this Martin Odegaard? Tell me you don't look like, you know, that thing that you put on the top of your pencil, you know, with the, you know, the trolls with the mad hair. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? I hate these guys, bro. And Arteta is gonna die on these swords, bro. Put them together. It's the Excalibur of soy boys. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm doing too much. Let me just read it so we can come off this. Mikel Bin Laden has confirmed Odefars and Shai Havertz are available to face Madrid in Tuesday's Champions. I feel like crying, bro, because I know one of these guys are coming in. It's gonna get broken, guys. It's gonna get broken. I can feel it in my finger. I'm so scared. Don't do it. You bet. Arteta, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Does anyone want to bet? I ain't got too much money at the moment. What a score? Does anyone want to bet that we don't see Miles Lewis-Skelly in the midfield? I'm doing too much. Havertz has not featured since suffering an injury against Newcastle last month, while Odegaard missed Saturday's win over Fulham, having been substituted in last week's first leg. So why put him in the team? Because he never does any good and he's going to get hooked. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So if we don't win this thing, it's because of Arteta. How could it not be? Anyway, we need options. We need the capacity to play different games. Shut the fuck up. We need options. These are going to come straight in. I'm certain of it. At least one of them. Whether it's from the start or after, I'm telling you. So it's really, really good. I can't even read it, to have them both in the squad. Oh my God. See, me normally, I would say I want all of our players. I want to have as many options. I want, do you know what I'm saying? In the running, but not when they're going to be displacing the players that actually we need to be playing. That's always been the thing. Jurriën Timber is still out along with long-term. Bro, I don't know if Timber's going to play again in the league. And if he does, you know, have some semblance of fitness, why are you even going to put him in? Maybe just leave him now. But again, we're going into the running without our best right back, you know. And then, you know, we've got Eze up and down in form and fitness because he's in, out, shake it all about. And then you want to put him on the left, and obviously he ain't going to do as much tracking back as Martinelli. So Eze, if he starts Odegaard, Eze will be on the bench. Oh my God, guys. I'm doing too much here though, innit? Let me just quickly get off this. Let me try and move it along. That is just wound me all the way up though. How De Zerbi has finally got Spurs looking upwards again. Well, he's finally told them you're going to lose money if you get relegated. I think no one told them that before. Logically, I don't really know what else it was. Oh, you didn't like Tudor, you didn't like Frank, but you're going to let all the fans down and play like that. I don't know, man. Spurs fans, talk about it. Who could be the next Chelsea manager? Henri Carra assesses candidates. Who cares? Let me just see something else before the paper talk. If Arsenal beat West Ham, they win the Premier League. I hate when people keep doing this. Just shut the fuck up, man. All this, like we're not the top bottlers in the league, bro. Like, allow it, man. Just anyway, that's the headline. Everton latest, Dewsbury Hall likens non-penalty versus Man City to WWE as Moyes fumes. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. And the thing is, right? Someone tell me, I didn't see a replay. If they were showing, you know, extensive replays of what had happened to try and, you know, explain why they didn't give it, did they do that? Because all I kept hearing is how long they're taking on this decision. And I thought, I bet they're not going to give it. Of course they're not. That would have been 4-2. City in the dirt. Not 2 points dropped, 3 points dropped. And I still wouldn't have said we won the league, but we one hand on the trophy sort of thing. Disgusting. Instead of going further down in the spirit of saving time, we'll jump onto the paper talk. They might just be repeating some of the stuff that we've already spoken about. Monday's top stories includes United are interested in signing West Ham midfielder Matías Fernandes. United want to sell Ugarte. He's trash. Michael Carrick is edging closer. Of course, you have to give it to him, man. I'm not saying you have to give him a big contract. You can just say, all right, you got a year. Keep doing what you're doing, and we move, pay as you go sort of thing. So they don't make the same mistake as when they did with Solskjaer. But I guarantee, even for the little, you know, United legends that might be in the chat right now, they'll tell you their time under Solskjaer was better than Amorim. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He deserves the job. There's no two ways about it. Barcelona have joined the race to sign Krupi. Flipping hell. Junior Krupi, bro. He's always one of the first people I buy on FIFA. Don't piss about, bro. I'd love him to be at Arsenal. United are ready to spend in the region of 150. It still seems kind of low for them to sign 3 central midfielders with 150 in today's market. If there's enough room in the transfer budget, not like that, there ain't. If you sell some players, then maybe, you know, all this dilly-dally with Rashford, you know, find him someone that's actually going to pay some money. United are interested. I think I've read that. United are also interested in Aston Villa attacker Morgan Rogers, who's been earmarked as Bruno Fernandes's long-term successor. They want to sell Ugarte. We gave you that already. Michael Carrick is expected to be given the job. We know that already. Barcelona have joined the list of elite clubs going for Krupi. Bayern Munich remain interested in Newcastle winger Anthony Gordon, but his asking price is a problem. That's what I'm trying to say. Why are you asking all that money for Gordon? And he's not even like, you know what I'm saying? He can be good, but he's not regular enough, if you know what I mean. Anyway, Cesc Fabregas has declared he will one day manage in the Premier League, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? The Chelsea supporter group has confirmed plans to stage a protest. I think you might need to, mate. Aston Villa winger Alisson is facing a race against time to be fit before the end of the season. West Ham want Nuno to carry on as their head coach, even if they're relegated. Wow. A lot of fans, obviously James came on with us when I was on Tony's. He was in tears. He's saying how negative he is. Do you know what I'm trying to say in terms of a manager? Kind of like Arteta. And I'm not going to lie, I understand what he's saying, but only up until a couple of weeks ago, I thought West Ham was safe. I thought, yeah, you're picking up points. You're looking a lot more put together than Spurs and some of the other sides. And then that's what can happen at the top of the Premier League as well. Brentford are in talks with Salzburg over Yannick Schuster. Wolves and Celtic are looking at Austrian goalkeeper Nicolas Polster. And then it goes into Championship news. So we'll leave that alone. Obviously, you guys couldn't see what I was bloody looking at, which is a shame, but it is what it is. We might as well look at this a little bit quickly as well. Now, obviously, the West Ham game's going to be big. They're at home. You know, I just said they lost, 3-0 to Brentford. This isn't a game that they can afford to write off, in my humble opinion. What I do want to actually do, though, very quickly, keep smashing the likes. I'll be with the comments again in a minute. Arsenal remaining fixtures. Let me show you this time, because obviously I didn't even do it last time like an idiot. Keep smashing the likes though, guys, man. Appreciate you guys. I'll get to the comments in just a moment. Let me just make sure I actually get this on bloody screen this time. Appreciate the patience. And here we are. So it will also give us a little bit of the table here. Maybe we'll look at that first. So now we can actually talk about a lead, because all this 6 points clear, like, who are you fooling, bro? Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's almost like you're trying to convince yourself. They had the games, now they've only got one game in hand. So even if they win that, yeah, it's 2 points clear now. Now you can say 2 points clear. We can't afford to drop any points at West Ham. If we draw the game, we'd be 3 points clear, even if they win. That's why, you know, when Jamboy was saying, you know, even if they draw, it's not as bad. I'm saying, look, I hear that, but because they were so close to the loss, it's just, I'm just a human, innit? I can't help but feel disappointed. But you know what I'm saying? So when Henry says it's in our hands, he ain't joking. It is, but it's not over. They still got the game in hand. You know what I'm saying? You can see it there for yourself. But now that we've got actually a bit of a points gap, don't have to worry so much about the goals, just winning the fucking games. But obviously, start as you mean to go on. Blitz teams and have, like, you know, easy games. That's what you should be looking to do now. Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Brentford, Brighton, 9th, Chelsea joint with flipping Everton. No, they're not even. Oh, they are. They are. And joint with Fulham as well. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. What are the Conference League places? Is it 9 and 8th, or is it just 8th? I'm not even sure, man. But that's what it looks like in the table. Let's look at our matches. So we got Atletico today. We got West Ham on Sunday at their ground. Then on the 18th of May, when I go and get my blood test, Arsenal play Burnley at home. And then our last game is away to Crystal Palace. Obviously, people are, you know, overlooking Burnley. They're already relegated, this, that, and the third. But I don't know, man. I'm not saying we'll lose. I'm just saying, yeah. Now I'm not too, because first I was looking at Burnley like we have to try and get the goal difference in that game. But now not so much, because we got 2 points. 2 points is 2 points. That's the difference at the moment. So we just need to add points, win, win, win. You know what I'm trying to say? And then the goal difference don't matter. Away to Crystal Palace, that ain't going to be easy. They might just rest up everyone though if they're in the conference final or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's not looking too bad for us. West Ham's probably the hardest game. Burnley are already out. Do you know what I'm saying? Already down. Palace, you know, they ain't got no fear of getting relegated, but you know, they'll probably be looking to rest players. So that works out in our favor. But this West Ham game doesn't. You know, I'm not confident we're going to brush them. I hope we're going to win. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We're fighting for the title. They're fighting for you know, against relegation. That's what they're doing. Sorry guys, just quickly, because I don't even know who City play. So we're going to look at that right now. Saturday the 9th of May. So yeah, man, this coming Saturday they play Brentford. Brentford was one of the teams I was hoping would maybe take some points off them, but they are at the Etihad. So I'm pretty much expecting Brentford to win that. Wednesday, the 13th of May, Man City, I think that's their game in hand, innit? Again, at home. So they got 2 home games. So I expect them to win both of those, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? I expect them to win both of them. They got Chelsea in the FA Cup, obviously in the final. That's on the 16th of May. And then 3 days later, on Tuesday, the 19th of May, they're away to Bournemouth. Now, this is the game I'm hoping that Bournemouth can turn up and do something. Do you get me? They're at home. Sometimes they can go missing away from home, but they're at home. Man City just dropped points away from home yesterday. So we have to look at that game now. The rest of the game, all we can do is hope and pray. City play Aston Villa. I think that's their last game on the 24th of May. And they're at home again. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So they got home games coming up in abundance. Obviously, you might think Aston Villa would be a side that could take points off them, but how they're playing as of late looks like they're doing, you know what I mean, doing a Liverpool, doing an Arsenal, just falling off a cliff. So let me know in the comments, man. I'm going to come over to them now for a little bit before we move into the next segment. But in terms of the title race, it's advantage Arsenal. It's definitely not game over. If it is Wreck-It Ralph, I apologize. 23 of you guys in the building, so numbers wise, it's not looking very good. But of course, hit the likes. I'm probably not going to give you a target. I don't know if we got a raid or not. You know, we will see. Just hit the like for me though. Make sure you're doing that for me. Definitely share it out if you haven't already, please. And big up. Let's read a few more of your comments. View Sunderland away, tough game for us. What United, mate? I didn't look at you guys' results. I think you guys have kind of guaranteed champs football though now, right? So you guys can kind of relax now. I think that win over Liverpool kind of done it. Unless I'm mistaken, I didn't look too much at your section of the table, to be honest. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, Stadium of Light is a tough place to go, my bro. But like I said, I don't think you guys can be caught, or can you? Let me know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Big up to Fraley. Stress for tonight. Yes, man. Yes, man. But he's made it like this. You know, if we would have wrapped up the league all those weeks ago, we could have been resting players against Newcastle and Fulham and all that. Like, the league's wrapped up, we can put all of our energy into this. The same way Atletico's going to put all of their energy into it because they can't do whatever in the league. But no, because Arteta don't know how to do things like that. So all we can do is hope and pray, my guy. That's all I'm doing. If we go out, of course, I'm going to be pissed off, but it's another one thrown away. Did I expect it? I kind of did. Even if we go through, I don't expect us to win it, but anything can happen in the final. You cross that bridge when you get there. You know, it's 50-50 tonight, guys. You know, we have to win the game, and we know what Arteta's like when we have to win. Don't look at Fulham and then say, oh, look at Fulham, because that's one time. How many times has he done that this year? And that's the problem. The eyes are shining. They will be if we win something, bro. They will be if we win something. I'll tell you that. Big up, man. You need to win for United Strand 2 away from a haircut. Facts. Views much is needed. Gay? Yeah, maybe, bro. Maybe. I don't think I'm big enough, bro. Do you know, like on my own, look, I don't know if we even got a raid today. I'm not saying we have to, because you don't have to do it. But we get to about 25, 30. We don't really rustle up enough numbers. So maybe, bro. You know what I mean? If the community grows, then maybe that's something we can think about, bro. Big up to you, PF. Fat Ginger Frank. What a name that is, man. What a name that is. Views, any reason why you talk like a wannabe gangster? We're top of the league and you're still waffling and moaning. What have we won, Frank? Wannabe gangster, you know. Any reason why you're celebrating something that we haven't won yet? If you can answer me, I'll answer you. Like I said, don't jump on him. Don't jump on him. I don't think he's there waffling. You can say that's not really rude, though, is it? That's just his opinion. Stop moaning, we're top. It's the same people that were saying that all those weeks ago. And then we started dropping out of everything. Where was you then, Fat Frank? Where was you, mate? You weren't about. Now that things are looking a little bit rosy again, all the flip-flop. I told you, innit? All the cockroaches, like the kitchen light's been turned off. All the cockroaches are going to come out from underneath the appliances now. But it's all right. You get me? I want Arsenal to win, bro. Are we competent enough to do that? I don't know. Do I fancy Arteta like you probably do? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Bro, don't worry. We're good at the minute. We're good at the minute. I don't think he's been too... He's saying I'm waffling and moaning. I don't think that's rude, innit? That's his opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying? the guys are ready, bro. Don't worry, man. He's all right. You can, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you don't have to agree with me. That's his opinion, innit? You know, but like I said, it's always feelings in the fingers, feelings in the toes. Where was Ginger Frank when, you know what I'm saying, when we fell off and we got dog walked and Turkey was doing kick-ups in the final? Where was he then when we got knocked out the FA Cup to Southampton, when we went to the Etihad and got dog walked again? Where was he? It always happens, guys, and I expect it, so don't worry. Obviously, if he starts getting like racist or actually rude, then you've got the go-ahead, innit? I'm just wondering why you're moaning again. We're top, mate. But what does that mean? I'm just wondering why, like I said, why you're celebrating and we haven't got a title yet. Trust me, if we actually win the title this year, there'll be all the celebrating in the world. But like I said, I ain't Tom Cruise, bro. This ain't Minority Report. I don't do pre-celebration. You know what I'm trying to say? The fact that we're even in a shootout at this point is ridiculous to me. So I don't feel like you're really listening to me, but it's all right. It's all right. You're entitled to your opinion. Yeah, exactly. And the joke is, I don't know if Fat Frank's got a channel, but wherever he normally goes, Is he going to see views over there trying to tell other people how to feel? This is what they do all the time. You know why? Because we don't like the manager. Or just because we're not lemons. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We just don't follow me. You know, like Abe, follow me. Like we can actually think for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And not just that, but, you know, no one's coming to our house with a neuralizer.
What in the hell is going on?
Excellent question. And the answer you're looking for lies right here.
Who are you? Really?
Really? I am just a figment of your imagination. Damn, what a gullible breed.
Never works on me, man. I wish it did, Fat Frank. I wish it did. My life would be easier, man. It really would. But big up to you, man. Ginger Fat Frank. Big him up. You know what I'm saying? Fat Squadja. You get me? He's all right. He's all right. He's all right. Mia's back in the house. We got a lady in the building. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Nice profile picture. Total opposites. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know what Fat Frank's picture looks like. Maybe you should put it up, my bro. We got a lady in the building. Put away your Lincolns. Put your Cumberlands away, boys. You know what I'm trying to say? Big up, man. Bro made a burner to probably, but it's not even too bad. You're waffling, you're moaning. I don't really think that's rude. You know what I mean? You can disagree, bro. That's all well and good. Gotta be a gal or some shit, maybe, bro. I'm telling you, this guy's probably gonna commit suicide, and I don't advocate for that. Please don't do that. You know what I'm trying to say? But you know, some guys have just got time. Not training again yesterday. I know, man. I know. That's what I'm trying to say. And then the commentators in the Fulham game were saying that Timber's close to a return. I'm like, all right, mate. I believe that when I see it. And the thing is, if he is, I'm not convinced that he hasn't been rushed back. So I don't know if I want him to come back properly or not. Obviously, I want our best players, but only if they're fit to play. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Oi, oi, Helsinki. How you doing today, my bro? Hope you're good. Hope you are good. Mario's back in the building. Big up, man. Big up to you, my bro. How you doing today? I think we need to be a bit conservative, but still have the attacking threat today. He'll probably do that anyway, Mario. He's going to do that anyway. You know, he was smiling ear to ear. 29 and Odafast is going to be back. So he's going to break it. He's going to break it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We every time we seem like we get a good balance, he'll then change the team. So that's what we've got to look forward to. Fingers crossed that you don't. Fingers crossed that you don't. Social Joins, how you doing today, bro? Hope you're well. Good day to all. Tones in the building. How you feeling today, bro? I know he was gassed up last night, man. And big him up, bro. What are you telling me? Have you had wind in yet? You still feeling gassy? Let me know, Tone. Always a pleasure. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, man. Mario may as well go for it. That's what I'm saying. All the conservative, because when you're doing defend, it's very hard to then go up in gears. It's better that you start fast and then relax. Exactly what we did against Fulham. Win the game in the first half, and then you've won the right to rest players and start thinking about West Ham on Sunday. Because I promise you now, I think just about for me, the West Ham game is more important. Just about. I understand that there's only 2 games left now. This game, if we get through one game and we could win the Champions League, but it's a very big could and a very big if, isn't it? Whereas we've got advantage in the Premier League now. So we cannot fall off. We cannot risk mashing up players tonight and then they're not ready for Sunday. I just don't know what to do. Hopefully you guys can help me. I've seen we've been lit up as well. Legend. Who is that? It's Mr. Paul Walker. You absolute legend, bro. Big up views and all the legends in the chat. My Men in Black Eraser comes in a big bag. Comes in the bag. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. We smoke weed every. Yeah, come on, my bro. Hold on.
You okay? No.
Amazing.
Thank you ever so much for supporting the channel, my bro. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you a quick little burst of Voldemort.
Everything on the pitch! Oh! Jesus Christ, Holding! What are you doing? Get out! Oh, God!
Like, I'm not going red like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Man's coming, we're moaning, we're top. But that was only a couple of weeks ago, you know, when everything was falling off, when those bottles were coming out again. Are you right? We love a bit of Judges, mate. That is, I don't think I'm going to stop playing that until I get sick of it. Kind of like the karting. Yeah, that's my outro nowadays. Oh, stop waffling, mate. Oh, mate. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Big up to you, Paul, man. Appreciate you, bro. Any win would be nice. Just get over the line in the semi-final tonight. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, I've never seen the champs, and if he only wins the Champions League, it's a big if, because PSG or Bayern, like, I feel like it's gonna be PSG, and we don't want that smoke, to be honest with you. But if if we get to the final, then anything can happen. Do I think we'll win? No, but anything can happen. But I still think when West Ham on Sunday is the more important game. I do, because we've got advantage in this. I don't think we've got advantage in the Champions League. But if I'm chatting shit, like Fat Ginger says, then you let me know. It's between Celtic or Hearts for the SPL. Yeah, I ain't even been checking it out. Big up to me. How are Arsenal fans feeling? My little bro Everton showed City levels yesterday. They did, man. Do you know what, Mia, though? They were so close. I was so pissed, man. I needed Moisey to actually win that. But as Jamboy keeps telling me, we didn't expect any points to be dropped, so we got to be happy. Everton, they did us a solid. Absolutely. The little bros, they were sticking up for big bro. Yesterday, I really want Hearts to win it. Yeah, I think I mentioned you earlier, being interested in that. Mario, the problem is you don't want a similar occurrence to PSG last year when we conceded the Dembele goal. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. And what did Arteta do? Yeah, Enrique rested all of his players before our PSG tie, even at the Emirates, and our players played like 80 minutes, most of them. So of course, after 20 minutes, we're knackered, and then we done the same thing for the second leg. So when people tells me he learns, I'm like, how? Like, please explain it. We've just seen a very good performance against Fulham. We've just seen some very interesting, things happening on the pitch in terms of Skelly and Calafiori, the rotation, Gyökeres being used, Eze as a proper number 10, just not always on the right side like fucking Odegaard. So we've actually seen some good things. That's what you need to lean into. But what's he going to do, guys? So if he starts playing with Zubimendi today, I rest my case, innit? I rest my case. I rest my case, man. You hope that Celtic fuck up? Hearts have heart. Big up, Tony. What did that do for us the past 3 seasons? What we talking about? What we talking about, bro? What, just believing? I don't know, bro. I don't know. What you gonna do though, Fraley? Views had to time that guy out. Oh, for God's sake. PFC, my bro. Has he even been in here when I've been telling, man? What did he say that was rude? What did he say when you timed him out? You know what I'm trying to say? This is what I keep telling everyone. I'm making everyone mods. And don't take the piss though, bro. I've said, don't time him out. Didn't I not just say that? Unless he's saying something racist, he's saying I'm moaning and I'm waffling. I don't really consider that as rude. Let me just try and drink my water and just relax a little bit today, because boy, it's bad enough having to keep repeating the same things about Arsenal, but now every day I've got to come on and repeat and tell my mods, stop being so gun happy. Stop. Unless I see racism or actual rudeness. Just gonna try and breathe that one out, PFC. I'm gonna try and breathe that one out. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully we're all right in a little bit. Hopefully we're all right. If we're not though, you might be on the same side as my man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's mad, bro. I'm so tired of repeating it, man. I just said it. He came in. Everyone's like, you give me the word. Muting in the chat. I'm like, leave him alone. Unless I see proper rudeness, wannabe gangster, I laugh at that stuff. That's not rude. Moaning and waffling. All right. As I keep telling you guys, how do we deal with them? Let's try and talk to them with some logic. All right. Why? What? Where's the trophy for being top at this moment in time? What have you got to lean on, lean into to tell me to be confident? Oh, the Fulham result. Oh, okay. So 1/2 again. Okay. All right. You know what I mean? So if you want to start looking at these things and looking at the facts, then anytime we have a good result, the direct game after, we're dog shit. And that's tonight, by the way. So I'd rather debunk them like that. You give me your logical reason why you say these things. They can't. That's the whole point. For me, that's better than just timing them out, especially because I am trying to grow community. And I'll give you the example. Big up my bro Shane. He's had people coming to his that didn't agree with what he was saying. They weren't being rude. They just didn't agree. But guess what? Now they're in his chat every day. So I promise on everything I love. I'm gonna breathe this one out. I promise on my daughter, everything I love, my 2 sons, everything I love, my one parent left in the world. If I have to repeat it again, you're gonna be timed out as well. All right. All right. Let's continue. Mia. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to, yeah. Let's move on. Let us win 3 games. Let us. Don't be trying to stink out the place either. Don't come and trying to, you know, let's just not lose. Let's just not. No, we don't need you to do that now. We need you to put your foot on everyone's neck, win these games emphatically, and take this title home. Then all of the fat gingers can come over here. They can say what they like. They're not going to make me love the manager. Let them get it off their chest. I don't care. Arsenal would have won. You know? And I'll be happy, bro. Happy. He should have waited. He should have waited. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't know if he's always here when I've been saying this before. That's the only thing saving him right now. But one more time, because I hate it, bro. I hate having... It's bad enough. It's trying to motivate myself to come and say the same bits about Arsenal, and then people want to come and try and affect your mood. You know, like Jehovah's Witnesses. Oh, you moaning, we're still in talk, bro. I'm not trying to affect your mood, am I? And like I said, come in. You're welcome. Come in. Let's have a talk. Let's see if you can actually critically think. I very much doubt it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I love that as well. Huh? Curry goat. Don't really say goat curry. Say curry goat, but we love that. What? That's literally... You see, like if I was on death row, what's your last meal? Curry goat, rice and peas, Guinness punch. What? You know what I'm saying? Press conferences, waffle settings, bro. It probably is. And I just read some of that transcript, so I don't know if we're definitely doing the presser today. I don't know if I can do it. Man said, I'm out. Fair play, Tone. Hey, listen, you have to protect your energy. Protect your peace. You see, like the things that I don't like, right? So I come across certain people online, and you don't even strike me as an Arsenal fan. You're making loads of videos on TikTok and the game's going on, so I don't know how much of a fan you are. I just block, ignore, hide, block. I protect my energy. Bear man say to me, have you seen this? And I'm like, bro, no. Do you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen it. So I'm not trying to see it. Arsenal will win today. Atleti are awful. Wow. If Arsenal got Bayern in the final, I think they win the game, but PSG, no chance. Even against Bayern, Mia, it's going to be a struggle. But if I'm looking at which team I'd rather, if we get to the final, of course it will be Bayern Munich. But both of those teams give me PTSD for different reasons. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So when I look at that, I'm like, all right, in terms of the games you've got to play, it's only 2 now. It's only 2 games in the Champions League. So I can't say that it's less important. Well, I can actually, and I just gave you the reason why. So in terms of, yeah, it's still up there, but it's just a little bit less important because we've got advantage in the Premier League, everyone. As of today, everyone kept chatting shit yesterday and, you know, 6, but stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We've got 2 points, but that's actually something. Let me stop because it might give acceleration. That's actually something that we can actually say now and say, that's what we got. That's how much in front we are. We've made a little bit of space. Now we got to keep it. But yeah, big up, man. I went round the houses, but I kind of agreed that I'd rather get Bayern Munich over PSG. Andrew, how you doing today, my brother? Big up to you, man. Hope you're well, man. Big up to Andrew. Big up to Tone. Fraley, big you up as well. There's Andrew's link. Big up to you, Kwaja, man. Tone, please let us win the double. All right, win the double. Oh, my God. And then everyone's going to be like, see, you never came for the manager. Yeah, I'm not gay. I don't need to. He's an employee of my club. If anything, I'm rating the players. Why don't you, man, love the players like that? You know what I'm trying to say? Because if you did, there'd be more uproar about him just using everyone broken, about Declan Rice never getting a rest. But let's continue. I think we'd all be happy, Tone. Do you know what I mean? For once. There you go, Fat Ginge. Win the double, come back. You'll see a different community. The mutants are definitely in today. They are, bro. But like I said, hold your horses. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you've always been here when I've been saying this. So that's the only thing saving you right now. Hold your horses. For eternity, yeah. Big up Mario. Using a single 6 in this context might be too naive, but then the good thing is that there's no away goal rule, so we should attack. Yeah, absolutely. Do you know why I say that though, bro? Because unless you're using Miles Lewis-Skelly, there's no need to have Zubimendi. You don't do a lot going forward, bro, especially when you're in that you know, in the DM role. You get tackled. You ain't as strong as Miles Lewis-Skelly. You don't break the lines like him. So, and we're at home. Every time we play at home, Mario, we should be attacking teams. Every time we shouldn't even have double pivot. It should only be 1-6. That's what I would do. When you go away from home, double pivot, not 3 of them. Do you know what I mean? So, and these are the things that we have to contend with Arteta. So when people are, oh, you're moaning, all right, Paul, are you not going to moan if you see Martin Zubimendi come straight into the lineup today? If you say no, then I know what you're just a lemon. You've been lobotomized. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You don't care. As long as Arteta says yes, like Simon says jump, you man are jumping. That's it. All right, no problem. But then don't come over here trying to change my mind because you lot can't even think for yourself. As beast, you know. You know, like forgot what do they say? What is it, that Harry Potter thing, and where to find them, bro? All in his fucking, he's pulling out Havertz and Odafars and Calafiori all out of his bag, bro. We don't need these beasts, innit? They're not beasts. They're like little pixies or something. I don't know. Big up to North Tank, my bro. Hope you're well today, bro. Attackers defend even harder, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. You know why? That's why Martinelli's probably going to be in the side today. Sorry, I didn't even read this. Dre, I didn't expect the Arteta part to be read in the accent. Caught me by surprise. I can't help it sometimes. And I'm not even that good. I think Shane does the best Egal. I think I do the best Zippy. And then everything else in between. Like every time I do Arteta, I end up sounding like fucking Arsene Wenger. It's like French or something. I'm not that good with accents. Do you know what I mean? But big up to Dre. I feel you views. All I hear Slot saying is, guys, they didn't have many chances. Harry Kane voice. They didn't have many chances. I can't do Harry Kane either. But that's what I'm trying to say. Mia, slot her out. Both of them can just go. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Just be accountable, man. That you get a lot more respect. I honestly just don't rate Zubimendi. Technically, he's just not good enough under pressure. Yeah, but MLS is that much more comfortable defensively. It's a toss-up. You say isn't that much more, but he is. And I think the more he plays in midfield, the more you're going to see that, Mario. As a left back, you're absolutely right. As a left back, he's not a left back. Obviously, he can fill in there. And when him and Calafiori play, because Calafiori attacks so much better than Hincapi, you know, he can go wandering and do his thing. And then when he comes back, Miles Lewis-Skelly steps up. It was working beautifully against Fulham. So I'm like, right, we found something. Stick with it. But he's not going to. He's not going to. Calafiori might start today, but guarantee Miles Lewis-Skelly don't. And that's the problem, guys. Even he said it in his press conference and he was trying to smile it off like, maybe I should have played him earlier. You fucking know you should have. Because if you did, and if he was competent like that weeks ago, this title would have already been ours. Mia, I think she's a Liverpool fan, my bro. He's a United fan, in case you didn't know, Mia. Pep was too peppy, and yeah, Pep in the locker room after the game. Oh, guys, what's man doing? But listen, he was a little bit more upbeat after that equalizer. That's how I was feeling. Dagger. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Thiago hat-trick. What, against City, you reckon? Nah. Not at the Etihad. I'll be very surprised. Maybe if they were playing them at where do they play? The G-Tech or what? I don't even know. Liverpool, that's why I said big up my little bro. Yeah, Everton. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Helping Arsenal to win the title. Come on, man. Ozzy Ange in the building. How you doing today, bro? We've lost about 8 people, so I don't know. Just hit the like before you go, please. There ain't no target today. I don't know if we got raided or not. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, 40 likes. Can we get there? We got 34 of you still here. Arsenal on the cusp of achieving greatness. I love Shane's take on Arteta. Compare the fan base to the 1984 film They Live. Yeah. Puts on the glasses. Yeah. You see the world for what it really is. These men have got the rose-tinted glasses on. This is what me, Shane, you know, everyone else that's kind of on this side, this is what we're here for. Do you know what I'm trying to say? To try and let you know that no, like this is not the standards. This is not what we're used to. You know, you might be used to mediocrity, but we're not. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And the amount of money that the club make and everything, and not even just that, guys. Do you want to be taken over by Man City and Chelsea as the 3rd biggest club in the country? Because that's right about to happen, guys. Like, I don't understand why no one's upset about that. Views is a Top Gun, Tom Cruise. Hey, could you imagine? Big up Helsinki. No, not Minority Report. No, bro, because we don't celebrate early. It's not pre-crime, bro. We don't arrest people early. But if you want me to celebrate early, all right, I'm just gonna have this P45. But if this man don't win the trophy this year, then yeah, we're gonna sack him early as well. Just keep the same energy. Fairs me, I was happy with 3 points against you. Yeah, of course. Mission Impossible, Tom. Yeah, the Mission Impossible to try and open up these guys' minds. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Red pill business. Donkey Kong, good game. Yes, man. Big up Helsinki. Mia, who do you think gets further in the UCL then? PFC, yeah. Are you talking about between Liverpool and United? What, next season? Just make that a little bit more clear, please. If MLS was getting more minutes, the decision tonight would be much easier. Yeah, I'm not sure about Zubi Rice, Rex, midfield, because Eze doesn't look fit. Or did you mean Eze? Zubi Rice and Eze. Listen, Odegaard's in and out like a wet wick, right? So who would you much rather? So both of them are not at capacity. Neither is Havertz. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Gabriel and Saliba are not at capacity. Declan Rice isn't fit. So we can't pick and choose. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know what I mean? All we can do now, Mario, is put our best foot forward. So you play your best players at the start. Your attacking players, you try and attack from the off. You get your 2-3 goals in the first half, then you chill out. That's going to be the only thing that's going to get us across the line, in my humble opinion. You're right. Eze, he doesn't look all the way there, but then so do a lot of these players, and they're still playing. And I'd much rather see Eze on the pitch than Odegaard. That's just my opinion, but I respect yours, Mario. Sorloth is Norwegian like Haaland. Sorloth's decent. I'm surprised he never got no minutes, in the first leg at the Metropolitano or whatever it's called. Odegaard, I mean, yeah, the fucking Norway. Even the Norwegian people don't like Odegaard. That's a fact. Overrated, man. Big up Dre. Ain't no effing way Odegaard and Havertz is back. They're back, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They didn't train either. So that's another thing to Mario. They didn't train either. Where you saw Eze in training, I was watching him. I watched a little bit of that on Haters yesterday, right? So why on earth can these man just walk back into the team? Eze is probably going to get benched tonight, and I'm going to explain that in a minute. People are leaving now, so we're losing a bit of wood for the fire. Pause. Please just press the like. Can we get to 40 likes today? Yeah, YouTube is not YouTubing. Big up to Compost Legend. People celebrating too early last night. Could be pens tonight, and West Ham will try to kick you off the pot, of course. And then we're out of the champs. And then if we don't beat West Ham, then the advantage we just got given is going to be lost again. And it can all change in 1 week. And people seem to just keep forgetting. Men in Black normalize every single game. I'm sorry, but I can't forget. I wish I could, guys. People were telling me to calm down yesterday. I don't think I was going mad. It was a shock result. I went live. That's about as mad as I got, because I wanted to get the temperature of the fans, and I wanted to see Man City. A lot of their fans are donuts as well. Feminine looking, trying not to smile when they got the equalizer. They're just clawing on to hope. The only real one was LB that I saw yesterday. I think, big up Chrome. I think he left a comment saying, I missed Hamza, but Hamza weren't in that video. So maybe there's 2 different channels that do, and I was obviously on the wrong channel. Escargo, big up to you. Depending on recruitment, potentially United. Man said Escargo, I know, you know what I'm trying to say? Russian players black. Big up to Adam Elmino. Good to have you back in. They got Fergie time for a draw. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Mad. And the VAR never gave that penalty. I knew they weren't going to bump. That's why I just felt a bit mad, because they should have lost that game yesterday, in all honesty. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yes, they had a lot of the ball, but they weren't doing nothing with it. And Dai, bruv. It's like he couldn't shoot in a condom, couldn't score in a broth. I was like, fucking take him off, bro. You can't score. It's ridiculous. They should have been in a spliff yesterday, bro, and they got a point out of it. So as much as they've dropped 2, and we have to try and look at the positives, I'm still a bit pissed off. I can't lie to you. Big up to Adam. Vincenzo's in the building. I don't know if you're still here, bro. Big up your shoes and socks, bro. If we win the league, I'll forever love Everton. Yeah. You know what I mean? If we win the league, we win the league. Arteta, guess what? You get to stay another year. Now keep on winning if you want to stay beyond that. Otherwise, fuck off, bro. It's as simple as that. Keep winning now. Yeah, trolls were cool. Do you remember them? What are they called? Pencil trolls? I think I've seen someone that comes on my thing. Martin the pencil troll or something. Odegaard definitely looks like that. The PFC, I think we win it next season. Bring me Barcola or Diamande and Bastoni, and we do it. Oh my lord. You're talking about the Champions League. Hey. I don't think Liverpool will be as bad as they are this year. So maybe, but I don't know. That's a bit of a bold one. Fairs, Arnie doing a great job. Look, PF is trying to take the mick there, me. I'm just saying. Good luck buying the top Italian CB out of that league. Rarely happens, yeah. I don't think we've ever actually had a top CB, a top Italian centre back in the league. I know we've had midfielders, strikers, but off the top of my head, I can't. So there probably is, but I can't stand that guy. Don't even mention him as long as the other teams don't get many chances. He's happy. All he mentions is PSG, bro. Piss off to them. Yeah, take Arteta with you, bro, please. As soon as we start to cook, Arteta, this is what I'm trying to say, Andrew. And you know what? Obviously, people are coming and going. We've been here an hour. We've only got 2 segments down. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Blame game. I don't think we can do that just yet because we've got the game in front of us. So what we got to do... Yeah, if I was Arteta, well, not really. We're going to give you Arteta. We're going to do the lineups. A big up to Issa, if I've said that right. Issa, we're going to win the league views. I really hope we do. I promise you. That's all I want. Anyone can come and say what they want. You don't like how I talk or what I say. That's fair enough. But understand that I'm Arsenal first. Before Arteta, before the players, before these managers. I need Arsenal to win. I don't know if I've got 20 more years on this earth. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I need Arsenal to win trophies, bro. I don't want to get taken over by Chelsea or Man City. That's why. So when I see that, you know, these owners are giving this guy over $1 billion and you can't win anything because he won the FA Cup in his first 6 months, that was before you started spending money. Proper money anyway. In December this year, Issa, it's going to be 7 years. So win it, man. Win something. Do I think that's enough in 7 years? You know, if we only win the league, 1 league title and the FA Cup, I don't think so. But at the same time, I can't be a hypocrite. And I've always said, I will stop saying Arteta out, whether I believe in him or not, if you do what's required of you as our boss, because he's already here. You know what I'm trying to say? And the thing is, what's so silly about the man? Try everything on the line to win because that's going to make it better for you. Maybe a bigger contract. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Maybe, you know, more allowance from people on my side that are getting fed up with mediocrity. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But listen, going around the houses, I hope you're right. Issa, I hope you are right. I really do. We'll make the final tonight and win the league. Playing against man in relegation and possible final for another. It's over. Finally got the fine margins, guys. I can't co-sign that. Big up to you though, bro. I'm glad you're feeling good. It's definitely not over, bro. I can't co-sign that. How a man more gas being too clear? Do you know what I'm trying to say? And not just that, fucking it up. You've seen it in real time. 2 times this season, you know. 7 points, fucked that up. 9 points, fucked that up. Finals, fucked that up. Important game. Go and land a knockout blow on Man City if you want to win this league. Fuck that up. But all of a sudden, it's over. I'm just like, listen, I'm not trying to kill anyone's buzz, though. But I just can't. I can't co-sign that. But I'll be right there with you if we win it. Everyone can be all gas. We'll all be at the parade. If anyone wants to find me, I'll be there. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What? We're winning the Champions League and the Premier League this season. Come on, you gooners. It's mad, isn't it? It's gone from a quadruple. But I tell you what, though. These are the only ones you've got left are majors. So you win any one of those, then you get to stay. I'm not a hypocrite. I still don't believe in you. Do I believe this haram football can go on and win in the future? No. So I'm interested if he does stay, if he does win anything this year, what you're going to do footballing wise, because I don't know if I can keep watching this. You better just keep winning. That's the only thing that's going to make me, do you know what I'm trying to say? So, and let me just say, I think the league's been rubbish this year. Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, United, Chelsea, Newcastle, Spurs, everyone has been shit. Everyone's had a bad time this year. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Even Villa, right? So I'm not going to try and say, we've walked the league, and because we haven't walked it, we're still going life and death. And it's probably the worst league that there's been in a long time in terms of how many teams are not really firing. I ain't got no shame in my game. I'll take the league. I want the league. Northwest London, always sirens. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But the position we are as of right now, the league has still got just that little bit of precedence because it's advantage Arsenal. You know what I mean? I'm so glad I'm not in the Europa or Conference, brother. No, I hear it. But you're a massive club. Why would, you know what I'm trying to say? But I do like those. I do like those competitions for your Crystal Palaces or your Villas or your, like, the more trophies there are to win, the better it is for football, right? It's not about money. That's never been the metric of the game. So for Arsenal and Liverpool and even City and maybe even United, you know what I'm trying to say? They've been down there a little bit. Now they obviously think they're back up there. You know what I'm trying to say? But still, you know, more trophies on the line, I think it's better for football in general. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I do think the Europa's lost a bit of, because of how it is now. No Champions League teams drop into it. I hear that, but I still like the competition. And if you win it, it still gets you in the Champions League, no matter where you finish in your league. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's still got that. You know what I'm trying to say? Arsenal could never, obviously. Colin, how you doing today, my bro? I hope you're good. Hope everyone's good on this Tuesday, man. Cheeky Tuesday. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm sitting here bloody all alone. Eyesight haters need to give Arteta his flowers. Why? That's what I'm trying to say. And everyone keeps having this obsession. He's just an employee of my club, just like the players, by the way. Oh, you won the league. Well done, finally. What more do I need to say than that? If you've been, I don't know how long you've been here. Obviously, I don't remember your name, but if you actually listen to some of my lives, you'd understand why I say the things that I say. You'd understand why I don't like the guy. He doesn't look after our players. We play the worst football in the league. He's got favourites. He's not brave enough. I don't believe him when he talks. You always chat rubbish and then do the other thing. So I've got logical reasons. You man are just say, oh, you're haters because we don't fancy him. I don't play for that team, bro. Why would I fancy him? I'm looking at you like, what are you doing? Like, he has to make our club better, not the other way around. And you're probably someone that's going to say, oh, look where he took us from. This whole Marvel what if. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's mad. But big up, though. Big up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? 1 FA Cup and 1.3 billion spent in nearly 7 years. This is why I say, if you can honestly tell me why, give me some logical reasons why we should give him flowers. Because I honestly think he's the most luckiest manager in the world. And I also, I'm not stupid enough to know that sometimes things just happen. A broken clock is right twice a day. There is such thing as law of averages. You know what I'm trying to say? So if you keep doing something over and over again, eventually you're going to get it right. And you keep getting it right. That's the big question. So how much flowers do we really need to give him? This is what I'm trying to say. There's no logic behind it. It's just, oh, you don't love him. You don't love him. Oh, well, why do I need to love him? If anything, I love the players. I love the club. I don't love these owners. I don't love this lying guy that don't look after my players and don't ever throw the sink at a game. And then we have one anomaly performance and everyone thinks we play like that all the time. It's like they just completely forgot the 8 games before that when we was shitting our pants and shit in the bed. It's mad. It's crazy. I said Arteta is a good coach if he wins the Premier. Yeah. Finally, you've done it. You've done what so many coaches couldn't. Well done. Now what? Because if you think we're going to give you the Mercury, we're going to give you the fucking Nobel Peace Prize or something, then you're mistaken, bro. You're at Arsenal. We're meant to be a big club. 1 league title in 7 years with $1 billion spent, as Shane says, the only checkbook manager to fail. But we have to give him flowers. I mean, come on. Start giving me some logical reasons why, and I might listen to new information. City, you mean? Who? I don't know, bro. My apologies. Ravi's in the building. Big up, broski. Hope you're well today, man. How you doing, bro? What's your thoughts on Top Gooners thinking? If you've been listening, bro, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. It will be wonderful to finally win the league again. 22 years. Of course, it will be amazing. But then you've got their cult is telling you it's going to be the best day of your life. Are you fucking? I've got 3 kids. What the fuck are you talking about? I've seen us go invincible. I've seen us do doubles. I've seen us win league titles. But that's going to be the best years of my life. These guys are doing way too much. I don't understand it. But they're dopamine fiends the same way. If you go and watch the reactions I did yesterday, Ravi, when Man City scored the 3rd goal, their equalizer, the only person that took it properly was LB. The rest of them had little smirks on their face. They're clawing onto that hope. And why shouldn't they? They're Man City. Why are we just going to expect to walk the title? It's over. We're Arsenal. Runners-up FC. But people want us to forget who we are. All right. Show me that we're someone different. But just stop all the talking, man. Sunderland are dead. And now we've got a close-up. A lady. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't say girls don't come in here, mate. Now you got some eye candy and all that. Big up to Mia. Still tough ground to go to, absolutely. Sunderland fell off a little bit. Look how they started the league. Amazing. Was it Liverpool and one other team to beat them at the Stadium of Light this year, if I'm not mistaken. Someone help me out. Do you know what I mean? What? At the Stadium of Light, they're a different proposition. I don't know what they've got to play for. They're already safe. So it might actually be a dead game. It might. But in terms of Sunderland as a whole, they have fell off a little bit. But I've liked what they've done today. And as PFC said, it is still a tough ground to go to. Jam boy, how you doing, my broski? Flipping out. I feel like we got kicked in the gulag. You know what I mean? Kicked in the gonads yesterday. But I'm trying to use your logic, bro. There's 2 points that we didn't think they were going to drop. Me, not really. They've lost loads this season, including us. When did you beat them, though? At Stadium of Light? Was it you lot that beat them there, or did you beat them at Old Trafford? They've lost on the road, but they don't lose many at home. That's what's kept them safe this year, in my humble opinion. Big up Jamboy, yes, man. Big him up. And big up Spencer, man. I don't know what his name is. I don't know if he ever comes into the chats, but he was emailing me. Jamboy, he wants to know where you got your Holland top. You know, the nice blue one that you were showing us. Like, what website? You don't have to say it on here. You can message me privately. He was also asking after Shane because he heard that Shane's a writer. And I'm like, look, bro, you know, I'd love to try and build some bridges and all that, but I don't even know who you are outside of your email to me. And he emails me a couple of times. He's a nice guy. He's always telling me to stick with it. He's supporting from the outside. I'm saying, bro, just tell me who you are on YouTube, just so I can shout you out, show you a bit of love. But yeah, big up to Shane and big up to Jamboy. If you can let me know, just send me a little WhatsApp what that website is, so I can pass it on. And he's saying that he might have some shirts, some like maybe some retro bits for Shane and that, you know, for his kit show. So yeah, big up to Spencer every time, man. I don't know what else to call you, my bro. Nah, leave him with that hair all summer. Might learn not to make daft bets. Oh, it's mad though, isn't it? Even with their upturn this season and basically guaranteeing European football, they still haven't won 5 in a row, innit? It's mad. Yeah, leave him with the hair, bro. Leave him with the hair. I want to see how bad it gets. Big up to Mia. If we don't beat Chelsea, I'm not even watching the rest of the season. And that's fair enough. Like I keep saying, Mia, protect your energy. Why do you think I don't do the Arsenal watch-alongs no more? You know, we do leave for reaction straight after the game. I might jump on the first 11 every now and again before the game. And we don't really watch along to the game because I call it community service. I say that paint watches Arsenal dry. Do you know what I'm saying? It's that bad. And then we'll get an anomaly performance like we did against Fulham and everyone loses their mind. It was happening last year. We beat Real Madrid and then got dog walked in the next round. We beat Man City and then got dog walked in the next game. You know, so, but yeah, I understand that, Mia, wholeheartedly. I understand that. 5 points clear. All the Arteta haters keep the same energy. We've been keeping the same energy all year. And we're 2 points clear until Man City plays their game. Do you know what? It's baffling. It's the same type of logic as when everyone was saying, it's offside, when it's a pass back. No one knows the rules of football. I hope you have a great day, Isa, man. And we definitely keep the same energy. You're always welcome to come over here and say your little Arteta prompt. That's fine. Like I said, I still haven't seen any logical reasons why we need to give him flowers, though. I think I've given you quite a lot. Make sure you hit the like though, Isa. Welcome on in to the Views on Sport community. You know, like that. Views is just a real fan. Well, I try. He ain't gonna lie. No, and chat to boost numbers. Not, bro. Ravi, I've been here for nearly 2.5 years. There's people that come in that do the positive thing, and they've left Views in the dirt. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's obvious. You know, staying on my side of the fence isn't for the weak-hearted. That's not for the Views. But that's all they say. They're like baby mum. They ain't really got no logic. So you might be telling them about their behavior and they're going to say, oh, well, you got a bald head anyway. It's like there's no logic in it. You're just shouting to shout or just saying something to just fire back. But there's no logic. Keep the same energy. We will. We have done all year. What? Even if he does a double this year, what do you think I'm going to love him after that? Well done, you get to stay. Now keep winning or leave my club. It will be the same energy, I promise you that. Big up to you, Ravi. Sorry, let me finish this. Licking the club's asked to get some exclusive. Yeah, no. Never going to be on AFTV. Never going to do any of that. Why do top gooners think everyone hates Arteta? They just want their club to win. There you go. No, with me though, he's actually right. Mia. With me, he's actually right. But a lot of the guys, even Jez, Normski, you know, these guys will, you know, I'll give him credit if he wins, and that's more than I'm gonna get. Well, yeah, well done. We won the league. You finally done it, big man. You get to stay. Now I'm not gonna ask for you to leave because I'm not a hypocrite. Am I gonna start believing in Harambe? No, I ain't. Am I gonna start lying to my eyes and trying to say it must be good football? It must be. No, I'm not. It's do you know what I'm trying to say? It's I don't know what they think they're gonna achieve, but let them do it because I don't mind. Because if they're all here chatting shit, it means Arsenal would have won something. I mean, they've been doing it all season and we ain't won nothing. So when we win, man, it's gonna be crazy. But I'm here for it because Arsenal would have won. Like what? Legend me, a big up. Everest in the building. How you doing today, bro? Hope you're well. Hope you enjoyed your evening and your dinner and whatnot. Like the thing, sub if you are new. Yes, man. All the new people, I don't know if they're subbing. They're not happy with views today. I hear it. But like I said, please just tell me why. And logically, don't tell me about, you know, look at your glasses and don't tell me about none of that. You coming in here to back Arteta, back him then. Me, I hate him. I can't lie. That's what I'm trying to say. So, some people were actually there. And that's okay. Just be honest with it. Just be honest with it. That's it. I'm not going to start flip-flopping because all of a sudden we might win something. All right, well done. I'm an Arsenal fan. Great. We've won. Finally, I'll be at the parade. If anyone wants to come and tell me anything, then come and tell me something, innit? You're not going to make me love him, though. It's just not going to happen. So might as well just get that fantasy out of your head. What is your thoughts on Arsenal like linking the play in games? Excuse me. Linking the play in games. Is that what you're trying to say? It's how we should be playing football. The one thing we done against Fulham, and the commentator said it, and even I noticed it, and I'm like, right, there you go. But it always seems like the anomaly performance is that we're moving everything quickly. We're not wasting time with free kicks and long throws. We're moving it quickly. You know, we're using Gyökeres. Everything just came together, especially in that first 45. There was no Odegaard. There was no Havertz. Havertz wouldn't even be in there. You think Havertz would have scored that first goal for Gyökeres? He wouldn't even have been there. That's what I'm trying to say. We have to start playing like that, Ravi. We need to, yeah, even if we still score a lot of goals from set pieces, I'm not upset with that. I just don't want it to be the only thing that we do. We have to be able to score from open play. We have to be able to put our foot on the accelerator, quick 1-2s, linking up the play, get into the byline, not always crossing it in the air, low crosses, a variation of crosses. Sometimes shoot from outside the area, sometimes do your overlap. You've got to have a variety of play and quickly. That's how you break a low block as well, moving the ball quick. They can try and low block all they want. From your pink 1-2, 1-2, book. They can't handle it. That's how you break a low block, not passing it around the fucking edge of the area a billion times, you know. But yeah, man, listen, and I said it right at the start of the season, even though I don't agree with some of the transfers that we got, Arteta has still got enough to win something this year. You understand what I'm trying to say? And I've always said that the problem with Arsenal is Arsenal and Arteta. He's holding us back. If Arsenal turn up and we're on it like we are against Fulham, we probably beat any team like that. I'd even have confidence we beat PSG in the final if I knew we were going to play like that. But that's what we don't know. Because too many times, too many weeks, we don't play like that. We're going life and death with everyone. You know what I'm trying to say? Crazy work. Me or not, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? Looking on, yeah, looking length. Someone said it, innit? I'm trying not to say it, but yeah. Oh, a lady in the building. Yeah, already checked that out, views. I can't lie. Sorry. Already checked that out. They got the jam boy. Arteta has made it like that, likes to make it difficult, damaging everyone's health in the process. Joker, but the mutants like that. They don't ever say anything. They'll sit there and be quiet. Arteta comes out in the press conference, tells you that the player hasn't done no training all week. He was in pain, that's why he can't train, but he's going to be involved in the match day squad. How is that competent? Can someone let me know? And if you, and I'm cool, whatever. If you love the manager so much, where's the love for the players? Why are you not upset that Declan Rice looks like he's about to just disintegrate? He's so tired. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's crazy. When I say MK Ultra, I am not joking. Yeah, look, Mia with the glasses, yeah, flexing. Yeah, we definitely like this new one. Jeez, let's not say too much. Yeah, you are a sound Liverpool fan. Do you know what, PFC? We got legends in here, innit? It don't really matter who you support. We just need real ones. That's it. Yeah, we don't do catchphrase. Yeah. You know what's coming. We say what we see. Now, as much as that ain't what you think, what did it look like? Yeah. I'm just saying. I've wasted so much time as well. We're just doing bare waffling. I meant to be doing the lineup in it. Let's get into that now, man. Let's get into that now. Should have had this prepared like a cooking show. Here's one I made earlier. That's what it should have been, innit? But you know, I wasn't ready. I didn't wake up very early today. You know what I mean? Yeah, we know the fucking formation ain't gonna change. It's for the swearing. And we're gonna start with Arteta's 11 first, as usual. It's gonna be the same thing. Please surprise me today. Little things like that. If you turn up today and Miles Lewis Skelly's in the midfield and you haven't broken nothing and we get the same team, little things, bro, that goes a long way. Being accountable, blaming yourself, not throwing everyone under the bus. I'm waffling again. Maybe Fat Ginger was right. Timber's not ready, so we are going to see Ben White again, and I'm pissed off, bro. I'm pissed, or do I need to just put White? It never comes up under Ben White. I'm pissed off, bro, because I believe that White isn't fully fit either. He's not really in the best of form. I'd like to see Mosquera get a start. He brought on Mosquera in these games, and I don't mind that, but I'd like to see him get a start, but he won't because Arteta always goes safe. When he said you're going to see beasts, what beasts, bro? You know what I'm saying? Gerbils and hamsters. What beasts are you talking about? He says that, and then we start off slow, like we're reversing an 18-wheeler or something. Ben White's going to start. We're going to get the same. We're going to get the same. Saliba, we're going to get the same. We're going to get the same. Of course, I wouldn't change the back. I'll play Mosquera. I play Mosquera, you know. That's what I'd do. So we'll probably see that when I do my one. But this is Bin Laden. We know what he's going to do. Now, even still, he played Mr. Glass in the last game, and it worked. He's probably going to fuck it up and play Hincapi today. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying Hincapi's bad, but I'm saying he don't attack as well as Calafiori. So if you play Calafiori with Miles Lewis Skelly, guess what? Problem solved. Problem solved. Rotation, swapping positions, big things for the other team to think about. Like, honestly, guys, Issa or whoever comes in or whoever was talking all that talk about Arteta, be here tomorrow, bro, especially if Arteta makes us lose today. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm saying what I think Arteta's going to do. This is what I think he's going to do, guys. And it pains my heart because it's like you're not being competent. You're not being competent. Ridiculous. I can't believe this guy. I want to batter him every time I see his face, bro. Waste of oxygen, bro. It's going to be all the fridges, Whirlpool, Hotpoint, and Bosch. That's what it's going to be. Even though Deckers can't do. So what he might do is what he's been doing in the last couple of games, acting like it's something new. He should have been doing this ages ago, is play them in a double so Rice don't have to do as much running. But what you seem to forget is he does, because he's always looking after Zubimendi. So it might work out like that. But you know what it's going to look like on the formation sheet? The same old bollocks, the fridges, and do you know what I'm saying? No creativity, you know, Odegaard shit as it is, sideways, fucking backwards passes. There you go. I don't know if he's going to play Havertz, but I won't be surprised if he does. I'm going to say Gyökeres, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Havertz. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Havertz in the midfield. Do you know what I'm trying to say? One of these absolute fucking pagans are going to play today, and they're going to ruin it for us. Saka will probably start today. You know, he's got his start now. He was the captain in the last game. He's going to start. And I guarantee it's going to be Shaw and Ellie, bro. Everyone's saying Eze's going to get pushed out, but Eze don't track back as much. And I don't even want him to. Like he's our creative spark. He shouldn't be doing that anyway. Yeah, if you had Calafiori and Miles Lewis-Skelly, he wouldn't have to. But this is what I'm trying to say about Arteta. But no one wants to listen to that. Nobody wants to listen to that. Right? So let me just show you what I've done. Because once again, I didn't have it on the screen straight away. I'm telling you, this permanent marker is the real deal. Right? So I was doing all that waffling and you guys couldn't see it. But here it is. The same team that he always plays, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Timber would be there if he was fit. And that's literally the only change I would think. If everyone's fit, this is the team he always goes with. And that could be Havertz as well. Don't be surprised if it is. I'm just going out on a limb to say it'll be Gyökeres, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's Havertz. All right. So that's Arteta. We're going to probably play the same way. Stinky, life and death, even though we need to win the game. I don't think this lineup puts our best foot forward. I'm not saying this lineup can't do anything at all. I don't think it's our best foot forward. So let me just get rid of that then, or I'll just change up the things that I would change. You know, I wouldn't start White. I don't think he's been that good. I know Mosquera's not as experienced, but we're at home. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We want to put our best foot forward. So for me, I'd start Mosquera. Even though I do rate Hincapié, he's a better defender than Calafiori. You know, it doesn't bode well for us in terms of the natural progression of the team. Yeah, we've actually seen something. We saw Calafiori and Miles Lewis-Skelly. That worked amazingly, right? So I'm just going to change this here. This is how I do it. Yeah, I always say this. Him in front of these two, triangle, don't go past the halfway line. Even if you wanted to play Zubimendi there, it would probably be better for the team. But you don't really do that. We don't want him coming past the halfway line, picking up the ball off these dons. We don't need him to do that. We need him to go forward, but he never does that, does he? Right? But anyway, Waffalini, that was Arteta's team. This is mine. So we're getting rid of him, and Miles Lewis-Skelly is coming in. Especially after, and this is what I tried to say to everyone. What motivation has our players got to have a good game? Miles Lewis-Skelly bossed Fulham, and he's probably going to be on the bench today. So what's the incentive for these players to play well under Arteta? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yes, I don't think a lot of our players are at full fitness, but I would still, why on earth would you still play Odegaard? Do you know what I'm saying? There was no way I would. Absolutely no way I would. Here's where it gets interesting, right? Here's where it gets interesting. Would I start Saka? Yes. Because I liked what you did in the first half. As long as you're not injured again, then I'm giving you an opportunity to recreate that. Now, if you don't, you'll probably get dragged at half time. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'll keep Saka where he is. I'll keep Gyökeres, of course. He's our best striker. Like, goes without saying. Now, this left wing, it wouldn't be Martinelli because we don't need him to do all the tracking back because these two rotate. He can come back here in front of the defenders. He eventually can probably get back. If he's higher up the pitch, then Skelly will drop in there and he'll drop in here. It just works. And he's a better player going forward, even than Martinelli at this point. You understand what I'm saying? So Martinelli wouldn't be in this game for me. I'd start Max Dalman. I wouldn't start Trossard or Madueke. They've both been rubbish. Start Max Dalman. He doesn't have to finish the whole fucking game, does he? You put your best foot forward first. Your best foot forward first. You don't try and, you know, block, and then try and up the gears because that's way harder on the legs. You put your best foot forward first. And again, Max Dalman came on and basically won us the game against Everton. Then he had to sit down for weeks. Yeah, he got a little cameo recently, but again, that's what Arteta does. You do well in the game, you get punished unless you're one of the favorites. All right. So again, here we go. Miles Lewis-Skelly just in front of Deckers. Deckers just out here cleaning things up, doing what he's supposed to be doing. Yeah, we don't want to see any of this triangle go past the halfway line. Mosquera, I don't really need you to overlap. Yeah, I don't need you to do that. So I'd like you to not really go past the halfway line as well. We've got Eze for that. That's why I've got him over here on this side. Saka needs the support, I believe. Dalman doesn't, but he'll get it in Skelly or Calafiori because he likes to bomb forward. Skelly tucks in. You know what I'm trying to say? And then Skelly, like Odegaard, like he should be doing, is just going to be in this area to mop it up. When Calafiori bursts, he's going to drop back a little bit to help support and vice versa. We've seen Skelly bossing the game against Fulham. I want Eze close to these two. We know Dalman's a whole maniac on his own. Play him, let him go at the defenders. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You put your best foot forward. So not only am I giving you a team selection that I believe gives us the most fluidity, obviously Mosquera doesn't. If that was Timber, yeah, it's probably going to be Ben White, and Ben White will try and overlap with Walker. You know what I mean? And that's going to mean that Eze is not going to be as advanced. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or maybe Declan will have to tuck. Do you know what I'm saying? Which I don't mind. So we're giving you what can happen. We're giving you how we want to see the players play. We're giving you what we believe our best 11 is to put our best foot forward in this particular game. You know what I'm trying to say? So if Arteta turns up and it's just the same thing, I rest my case. I rest my case. All right. So there you have it, man. If I was Arteta, we're going to just jump very quick. This is going to be very quick. It's Arteta's fault. All right, on to the next one. We are going to be doing Rival Watch. We was doing it yesterday. I think it's probably going to be important we continue that until the season concludes. Not too much to give you in that regard. Everyone's played, we played, they played, and now we know that we're 2 points clear. Mia, big up to Jamboy. You know what I'm trying to say? And some of you guys have been like this, and now you're over here trying to tell me to be different. Hold on. The overreaction theater. You guys are saying I'm overreacting. I think you're overreacting. So, yeah, we don't even need to stay on that segment too much. I'm going to skip one quickly. Hold on. They're not even anything new, are they? 3 things we learned. Miles Lewis-Skelly and Calafiori work on the left-hand side. Don't break it. Don't fix it. Sorry, it's not broken. I think we've all learned that. I think the second thing that we've learned is Miles Lewis-Skelly is a fucking midfielder, bro. He's not no left back. You know what I'm trying to say? He can fill in there, but that's not his thing. So that's another thing we learned. And then we also learned that Arteta is a terrorist, because if we see Whirlpool, Hot Point, and Bosch line up today, and we don't see Gyökeres because Havertz is up front, then we're going into the game with one arm behind our back. That's 3 things we learn. And before I get back into your comments properly, because I will be now actually, but let's do this as well. Yeah. We're not going to say who's guilty and who ain't guilty, because I don't think no one had a real bad game. I don't think no one had a real bad game. Right? So what I'll do actually, let me share this one more time. I'm going to jump back into your comments because I'm going to be kind of interacting with you guys. I'm going to bring up the lineup builder one more time. Yeah, we're going to bring it out one more time. What we are going to do is I won't worry about the positions too much. We will. Do you know what actually? Who started the Fulham game? It was Trossard, wasn't it? Trossard started the Fulham game, right? Because that was the last game we played. So that's what we have to give them ratings on. So we need to have the same team that played against Fulham, right? Which is basically there already, actually, which is good. I think Trossard started. He was probably one of my worst players in that game. A lot of people said they liked him though, so you know that was probably just my opinion on it. And that was White. And Mosquera came on, so we won't keep him there though. We'll just change it to White, and maybe we give Mosquera a separate rating. But here we are, guys. Ratings court. This is basically the team that started against Fulham. The team that started against Fulham. So I wanted to show you it here. And you know what I think we can actually do? If I go into it, look, we can give him a rating down here. Can you lot see that? Yeah, yes, you can. So just for the visual, yeah, David Raya. I'm going to come back to the comments now. I'm going to go to the bottom. So I am going to miss some of your comments. I do apologize. But, you know, it's the only way I'm going to get to what you're saying about his ratings. Just before I do that, I don't hate Arteta. What has he got to hate? He is making a mockery of my club. That's why I hate him, though, bro. And needs to win or go, yeah. And not just that, but the fact you love to chat shit. If you just, like, did what you said and things like that was accountable, maybe I'd have a little bit more respect for you. But there you go. It's just a sensible football fan. I'm just, there you go. There you go. Everest PFC, big up. I'm going to go to the bottom, like I said, man. We're going to do the ratings now. We're starting with David Raya. Big up to Red Bull. Some Liverpool fans calling Slotetta. Yeah, and that's what I say. It's a merger of both of them, Slotetta or Slartetta. Just let them both go together. Yeah, they can both go to Netherlands. You know, Arteta might like it. You know what I'm saying? 3 things we learn views. You should do it like Bavs does it. Maybe I should, innit? In the Bavid Attenborough voice. That's a good idea, Dre. That's a good idea. Maybe I should. I looked at the AI and I said, what do you mean 3 things we learned? You know what I'm trying to say? But I said, I'll just let it rock out. I'll let it rock out. You know what I'm trying to say? We bottled the league by playing Havertz. We bottled the champs by playing Havertz and Odegaard tonight. So we'll see. Well, 9-point lead, should I say? Yeah, there's that. Red Bull, at least he can win the PL. Yeah. Yeah, 9. So is that what your rating is for Havertz? For Raya. Raya, guys, we've got it up on the screen now. Let's get your ratings in for Raya. Put it in the comments. I'm right at the bottom now, so I should see them as they come in. If you don't mind, I know people are leaving as well. We ain't even got 25. We got 24. But you guys should be involved, man. Let me know your ratings for David Raya. Put them in the comments now. Now. Get him in there. I won't play that too long or I'll get a copyright. I'm going to look because I've got the comments on the bottom of the screen. Colin says 8. Jamboy says 7. Yokeres 10 from Mia. I appreciate that. We're not quite there yet, though, but I'll remember that when we get there. Big up to Beef in the building. I'm going to have to come back on StreamYard because I can't actually see your whole comment from there. Views, I still can see more twists coming versus West Ham than City versus Bournemouth. Born identity last day nerves. Trust me. I did say that earlier as well, my bro. I can feel a couple of twists and turns. That's why it's important we beat West Ham and we put one hand on that trophy. Yeah. So we got 8 and a 7 for Raya. I'm gonna say in Fulham, he didn't have to do too much, did he? He still had to make a few saves, though. I'm going to say 7 as well. I'm going to say 7 for Raya. Yeah, that's what we're going to say. So there you see Raya holds the 7. Let's move on to Ben. We'll move on to Mr. Glass because I think Fraley or someone put in their rating for Mr. Glass. So we might as well go there. Let me just quickly have a look. Calla 7. What's everyone else saying about Calla quickly? I think he played well. I think him and Skelly on the left-hand side did very, very well. You know, Fraley saying 7, played well. I never watched, so can't rate, but clean sheet, so can't be low. Fair play, Mia. I appreciate that. Raya calm, 6 for me, no worries. I gave him a 7. I didn't want to give him anything more than that. Didn't have much to do, did he, Jam? No, he didn't. Calafiori 8. Fraley said 7. Colin saying 7 for Calafiori. I don't know if this lets me do 0.5s. Let me just check that quickly, gang. 7.5. Well, let me see. But that's what I'm going to give him. I thought he had a really good game. You know what I mean? Let's go to the other side. Benny Blanco. We'll do the centre-backs in a minute. Benny Blanco. I'll try not to do the subs as well because that'll just take too long. But Benny Blanco, let me come to the comments now to you legends and see what we got for the old Ben Meister. California, definitely a 7 point if he banged this at 8. Yeah. And he did score a goal, but he was offside. He played really well. I think 7.5 for me. I think that's, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to White. Big up to Fraley. I'll get to that in just a minute, my bro. Let's get to Benny Blanco. White 6. Fraley said, think you can even do 7.7 on. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Not even a 1 grammars. I hear it. I hear it. I'll get back to your CB one in a minute. Jamboy said 6. Blanco from Frady get a 6. Colin says 7. I think he was probably our worst player, but even he still didn't have that bad of a game, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna take your points into. I'm gonna say 7. I'm gonna say 6.5. 6.5 for Benny Blanco. Obviously, some people think he had a better game, other people didn't. So I think that's a kind of a good compromise. 6.5 for Benny Blanco. And then we've got the defenders, man, Saliba and Gabriel. Now, I think for me personally, I think Gabriel slightly had the better game, but Saliba did show some silky, moves. He did try and progress the ball. You know what I'm trying to say? He did nearly give it away in the first half. So, but I think they were solid though. I think they were solid. For me, I'm leaning at a 7, but let me see what you legends say. We know Fraley said 6.5 for both CBs. I'll just put that on the screen for a reminder. Colin says 5 for Benny because of the injury. Fair play. Fair play. And I won't even argue with that. I don't think Benny's definitely not been fit. But again, he plays all the time. So that's why I say to these Arteta lovers, why don't you love your players as well, But anyway, big up. 5 for Ben because of injury. White standard 6. Saliba, 7.5, says Jamboy. Not bad at all. Fraley said 6.5, and I'm like, I was leaning more towards a 7. Dre says Saliba 7.5, Magalhaes 7. Fair play. And I did remember when we were speaking about it, a lot of you thought Saliba played the better game. So I'm the only one going against the grain on that one. Right. Because I think one and you lot think the other, I'll tell you what we're going to do for both of these legends. They're going to hold a 7.5. I think Gabriel was slightly better, but there was some cool moments that I remember from William Saliba. And when he does play alongside Gabriel, it allows him to be a lot better as well. If he's playing with like Mosquera or, do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't think it doesn't look as tidy. Yeah, so I think that's a good compromise, Gangista, my viewers. Not 75, 7.5 for these Donnies. And I like the fact that we can do it on here just so I think it's a better visual, isn't it? Declan Rice and peas. You know what I'm saying? What we saying about Declan blood clot Rice. Let me go into, before I say my little thing, let me go into what you guys are saying. Gotta go enjoy the rest of your stream. Sorry, Beef. I'll get to that in a minute. People, good luck, Arsenal. Wonderful, man. Thank you for joining us, man. You made sure that it weren't a sausage fest today, and we're definitely loving the new picture. Definitely looking all types of 8.5 on the Richter scale, like that. So you have a great day, and would love to see you back in the community. Kwame's in the building. Hendo, where have you been, my bro? I know you probably at, because this guy is, he's, the $65 million man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Gabriel 7. Big up to Hendo. Red Bull Views. LB had emergency meeting. Wow, over 400 watching still after 2 a.m. last night. Winners mentality. Yeah, these Arteta sexuals want us to give flowers for no trade. That's what I'm trying to say. And he was the only one that's like, what are you celebrating for? It's the draw. Yeah, it's a point, but we just dropped 2. Like, and I'm LB's a real one. And Martin's got a Mancunian way. You know what I'm trying to say? Big up to you, Red Bull. I second that. Benjamin 6, appreciate that. I think you can see all the ratings. Once I do this one, you should be able to see all the ratings. I just wanted to see if I've missed anyone. And big up to the legend Kwame as well. Rice 7.5. MLS 9.5. Okay, we're gonna get there. Eze 7.5. Getting it in early because I'm gonna do a bong. Is that a bong? The way you say it, is that a bong? Big up, man. I always feel like an idiot trying to say that. Have a great day, Mia, man. Always a pleasure. Views, you see the other YouTuber, City fan, Boovy, saying their take it last goal or last good. A little video, what a plunker. This is what I'm trying to say. But you know what, Beef? They're just like the Arsenal fans. Like, we're holding on for dear life. You know, we were celebrating, and Arsenal fans was doing the most. And so, and listen, dopamine's very strong. It's very, very strong. You know what I'm saying? It even affects me every now and again. You know, but these guys are like that. And they have to hold on for dear life because it's just hopium. So many Arsenal fans are like that, Beef. And just like in other fan bases, they've got the same too. They've got the same too. But I appreciate that, bro. Gabriel 75. Mia, yes, man. The lovely Mia has left the building. Have a good one. Let's give Mia an 8.5. Rice 8.5. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. In my opinion, Lewis Kelly should be in our first team rather than Zuba. Absolutely, bro. It's not just your opinion, bro. It's a fact. You know, and I've got a bad feeling that we're not going to see him tonight. 7, he's fucked. Right. Okay. Jamboy said 8.5. Man saying 7. What did Fraley say for Rice again? Like 7.5. Rice is the captain for me. I love Rice, and I love the fact that he still plays even though he's fucked, but he is fucked. I've lost a little bit of respect because he's probably the only player in our team that could go to the manager and say, boss, I'm not playing. I'm not good. I need to be good for the running. I need to be good for the World Cup. I'm in pain, boss. I'm not playing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But he don't. So I'm just like, come on, bro. But at the same time, you can look at it a different way and say, look how loyal that is. Look how he wants to play for the badge. I love Declan Rice. I do. He's a 6 though, guys. He's not 8. And as Colin said, he is absolutely fucked. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? But I still think he's done a good job in just mopping up. And as Shane always says, that's all he can do now because of the legs. So again, it's not something that Arteta's come up with. He has to play like that because he can't run up and down the pitch like he usually does. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So let's get on to Deckers now. I'm gonna try and stay in the middle. I'm gonna say 7.5. I don't think he was like the man of the match. I think he was very, very solid, man. And I understand that he is broken. I really do. I really do. So big up man like Deckers. We're gonna go to Miles Lewis Shelley straight away, bro. Straight away. He was my man of the match. And I'll go as far as to give him a 9. 8.5 minimum. 8.5. He was my man of the match. Now, I know Gyökeres played amazing. I know he got a brace. But would that have been possible if it weren't for Lewis Skelly? What Lewis Skelly allowed was Gyökeres, Eze. He allowed Eze to be a proper 10. He allowed Declan Rice to be a proper 6. He allowed Calafiori to go wandering. And we ain't got gaping holes at the back. My man, how many? I was telling you fucking guys from last season, PSG. Oh, Thomas Partey can't play the first leg. Look, Miles Lewis Skelly, play him. Not a left back. Play him in the midfield. Anyway, forget all of that. Forget about the patterns on the back. Miles Lewis Shelley, everyone. I'm going to comment. Me personally, maybe 9's too much. I'm going to give him an 8.5. My man of the match. Let me go down and see. I'm going to go straight to Fraley's because he done his early. Because he's going to have a bong. He said MLS 9.5. Now, as much as I wouldn't have no problem giving that, I think that's just too high for me. I don't know if anyone can get a 10. That's perfect. Maybe if you scored a perfect hat trick, like left foot, right foot header. That's just me, though. Right? Big up to you. Let me see what everyone else is saying about MLS, baby. Rice 8.5. Eze 8. Actually, for the wing play. Fair play. Fair play. I'll go back to yours, obviously, once we get there. Mia 10. You know what I'm saying? What? Come on. Naughty boys. Naughty boys. MLS 7.7. Rice 7.4. Okay. So we're messing with the points a little bit here, but I hear it. 7.7. I was gonna say 8.5. Okay. Freddie said 9.5. Kwame Ray 8. Timber 10. He didn't play, my guy. Saliba 8. Gabby 10. Hincapi, he didn't play. Rice 8. Lewis Skelly 10. I mean, he was my man of the match, but like I said, unless you score a perfect hat trick, I can't give a 10. Eze 9. Saka 9. Gyökeres 10. Trossard 8. Fair play. Arteta is so annoying, views. He is. Gabby should be captain. He's Colossus. Yeah, either him or Declan Rice. We're still on MLS though. 9, outstanding. MLS 9.5. Wow, everyone's got MLS 10 for me. should never be left out. Never again. Like, you found it now. Zubimendi, like, yeah, you're gonna have to do the rotation thing now, bro. Like, what? But he don't do what's best for the team, Kwame. He does best for his Angels. There's been a lot. That bong was out. Is it definitely a bong? Yeah. All right. Rant must be a little gutted now. Views. He was saying a few weeks ago. Vids now. Who rants? I'm not sure. Let me know what you mean by that. Rice75 MLS 8. Lots of people are giving MLS high. Man said the Wild Horse California can go wandering for carrots. Absolutely. Miles Lewis Skelly allows him to do that. And Declan Rice, because he allows Declan Rice to be a 6, which also allows the centre backs to stay where you are. So now we're not getting caught by these little one passes through the middle or a flipping high line over the top. Do you know what I'm saying? It just looked like it worked so well, Dre, and I'm so scared that he's going to mess it up tonight. Yeah, it's a bong, wicked. It's just the way you spelt it. I was like, raw. But yeah, bong. Glad that you're enjoying. Come on, he's in the building. Just came from a meeting. Geez, one of my colleagues was on Arteta levels of waffle. You're always going to get that in the workplace. All right, listen. Let me get back to this now. Oh, I don't know. Do you know what I'm going to do? Because I'll give him a 9. 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 Eze. Now, some people were saying 8, 7, 4 or 7. I can't remember what that one was. Let's go back to the comments. I need to go straight back to Fraley's one just to see what he left. I think he changed it to an 8, didn't he, actually? He changed it to an 8. MLS 9-5. Now we can go back into the abyss of the bench. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that's the problem, Kamani. That's all I've been trying to tell people. Don't tell me there's no favourites or Arteta's not holding us back when he makes decisions like that. Big up Kamani. Listen, Mr. Arteta, if you know what's best for you, play Lewis Skelly. Zubimendi should not play, nor Odegaard. And I guarantee we see 2 of them today. Both of those guys. I don't know why Aussies call it a... How would you even say that? Billabong? Like Billabong? I don't know. I don't even think Billabong spelt like that either. Listen, man, I like it. I just don't know how to say it. Eze 7.5. I think Fraley said 8. Eze 6 for me. And I hear it because I'm saying it's still not your best game, Eze. But he's still done things that Odegaard could never. He was in the middle of the park. It weren't left or right. He was actually playing the number 10 role. For me, everything just fitted into place in that game. That's why I'm so upset that I know this guy's going to mash it up. But that's fair play. Rants made a video 3 weeks back. I told man City would win it and taking the piss out of Arsenal, so we must do it now. Fair play. Listen, and these guys love to jump a bit too soon as well, win it. I still think there's going to be a few twists and turns. Hopefully not, but views CAF. Are you going later? Have a great day, Kwame, man. Big up to you, my bro. I still can't even say that. BUG is how you say it. I still can't even say that. Have a great day, man. Right, let me get this. Let me get this. Ooh, I don't know. Do you know what? I'm gonna do a mad thing like Dre. I'm gonna say 7.8 for Eze. Not his best game, but still way better than Odegaard. Even the commentator said Eze's done more. You know what I'm saying? Not in that. We're talking about the Atletico game. I know Eze started at Fulham, but Eze in that game, Odegaard started. Eze done more in the 10 minutes than Odegaard done in an hour. And Odegaard got hooked. That's the last game he played. So why would he just come into the team? Just straight into the team. What I'm trying to tell you when I say favourites and that. Right. We'll start from left to right. My left to right. So we'll start with Saka. Obviously got hooked at half time. I hope that wasn't another injury. You know, I hope that is... So we might see Madueke there tonight if Saka's not fit enough to start. But I think we'll see Saka. Had a good first half, a very good first half. We've not seen Saka put in a performance like that for a long while. We don't know whether he would have fell off a cliff because he didn't come out for the second half. So we can only base it on the first half. Goal and an assist. I'm going to say an 8 for Saka, or maybe even an 8.5 at a push. I'm going to say an 8. Let's see what you legends say. Fraley said 7.5. Eze, 6.5 exactly. Odegaard couldn't dream playing that pass to Yacht. Exactly. Could never. He's already killed Odegaard. North London hat tricks, assists, forward passes, some of the sickest goals you're going to see. Odegaard could never, but he's always going to be first in line, Kamani, and that's the problem for me. A 7.5 for Saka. Saka definitely a 9. He was better, 8. Yeah, only because of the lack of second half. I hear it. Saka 9 for Jamboy. I'll tell you what then, guys. I think we'd be all right if we give him like 8.5. I think that's all right, innit? Little bit of a compromise. I think it was, where's that Saka been? What you shouldn't have done though is tell people to shush, and bro, it's 1 half. Go and give me another 5 halves like that, and you might have, you know what I'm trying to say? Go and win the title, then tell people to shush. That annoyed me just a little bit. But yeah, a very good game. You know, we haven't seen nothing like that from Saka in a while. Victor Gyökeres, Nina Bracewell Smith. No, it's not. You got a brace though. You know what I'm saying? You got a brace though. We'll do Kung Fu Panda last. Victor Gyökeres. I'm going to jump back to the comments. Gyökeres 9 from Red Bull. I think Fraley gave me his Gyökeres one, so I've got to go all the way back for that one. Big up Beef as well. I hear you, bro. What did he say? What did you say, bro? Did you say 8 or 8.5? You didn't even do it. You done all the midfield. What we saying for Glock? It said Glock 9, easy, fair play. Colin 9, Saka 8.5. That Saka might not be seen today, as we might revert to type. Not just that, Kimani, but we don't know exactly why he came off at half time. So he might have pulled something up again. So he might not be able to start again. This is the problem, because you keep rushing players back. Everyone's in bits at the end of the season. Gyökeres 9-4. 9-4, you know. No, I didn't just midfield. Yeah, it took me a while to notice that. 9. I'm kind of leaning towards a 9. 8.6 for Dre, fair play. Games are good for us. Burnley, West Ham, Palace, win all of them and they're done. Palace, they should be resting players. Burnley are already down, but they might just come to the Emirates for a bit of freedom and just try and make an upset. West Ham is the hardest one. We have to beat West Ham, man. We have to. All right. I think Gyökeres got quite high, didn't he? I'm going to give him a 9 then. I think that kind of evens itself out. Glock 9, my striker, Gyökeres Defense League. Chat to me now. Kung Fu Panda, everyone. Drossard, for me, him and Ben White was our worst players. I honestly, like, you know what I'm trying to say? But no one was actually terrible. So when I say that, don't think it's going to be 5 and 4. Nah, for me, I'd give him maybe a 7. But I'd be interested to see what you give me for Kung Fu Panda. 8.6. Big up Dre. I think I read that one. Trossard 7.3. Not bad. Not bad, actually. 8.5. Okay. Shane thought he was quite tidy as well. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't all agree on everything. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We just be honest to ourselves and we say what we think. We're not following no one's, agenda. 7.3, 8.5. Trossard 7 from Fraley. Okie dokie. Let's see if anyone else gets theirs in quickly, because we have gone over 2 hours now and we're losing wood for the fire. Do you know what? Trossard's best game this season, in my opinion. Fair play, Jumbo. I'll tell you what then. I think 7.5 is all right. Excuse me. I think 7.5 is all right. Do you know what I mean? For Trossard. And that was based off the game against Fulham. Now, obviously, we know that Ben White came off. We know that Gyökeres came off. We know that Saka came off. But I can't be asked to do Madueke and everybody else. So there you have it, man. There you have it. That's the player ratings. And it probably should be the last segment of today. I don't really think there's anything else. I think I skipped 1 or 2 because it just wasn't necessary. I think I skipped the chat verdict, but we don't need to do that now. Or maybe we can actually. Maybe we can quickly. Before we get out of here, I know people are coming and going. Maybe we can do a chat verdict. We'll do a quick poll and we'll keep it simple. Do Arsenal win today? Yes or no? Do we win tonight? So this is the chat verdict. Yes, I'm going to put the poll in there. while we're waiting for some answers to come through. When we get to the season, we'll have a chat verdict. You can see it says Arteta out. Do you know what I'm saying? So we'll have that for that as well. Johnny Tottenham, oi, legend. Big up to you, man. You're the legend. Always welcoming in, my bro. Hope you're well today. I know you, man, are gassed. I know you, man, are gassed now. It's looking a bit good, innit? Big up Trossard 8. Big up to Red Bull, man. I think I gave him a 7.5. Depends on team selection. You on with Rashid tonight or doing the watch along? I was thinking about doing the watch along. I haven't been on the first 11 as much because obviously there's just loads of people and I've just been a bit busy as well here and there. I might be though. I'll definitely be on at some point. But we'll definitely be here for lethal reaction. And I'm kind of making more of a conscious effort to get there for raise the standards because it's a bit more of a smaller panel. Big up to Dre. Them man playing much better after bare rest goes to show them training sessions need tuning down. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts, Red Bull. These are the games Arteta starts playing a false nine and bringing Havertz in midfield. I mean, bro, it makes me want to throw up. He needs to make the right decisions. And this is what I'm trying to say. So when I say, is it on Arsenal? It's on Arteta. What you do, the team selection, trying to fix things that are not broken. All we can do is hope. I'll put it in the poll. I'll leave it again for just another couple of bits. Ask us after the lineups. I know, bro. Because that can definitely make a difference, innit? I'm not even asking for scores. I'm just saying whether you think we're going to win tonight and get to that final or not. If that makes it any easier, bro. Not for me, it don't. Only Mia gets a 10. And I think that's the only rating that, we'll give her a 10. One time. Huh? Big up to Fraley. All good. I'm gassed, yeah, but need you guys to win against West Ham. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Is it North London together? Half and half scarves. I said to Nighttime, because he's another resident Tottenham fan that we have coming in here, legend. I said to him, bro, I said, you're lucky that our goals align. Lucky that our goals align. Because I'm not looking to bend over for West Ham. Fuck them up. If it helps you stay up, I'm just going to have to take it because we're trying to win the league. You know what I mean? So, yes, trust and believe, most of us are going to have the mentality that we go and mash them up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, we ain't doing a Tottenham versus City. I'm joking. Well, I am and I ain't. This season, you got back to 2-2, so I can't look too bad at it. But that one where Park, where he was fucking, what's his name? Ji-Sung, bro. 1-on-1. And the whole Tottenham ground doing the Poznan. I said, look at these, man. Big up Johnny. Big up Fraley, LOL. And Gary's in the building. Don't waste the trip. How you doing, my bro? Hope you've been well, man. Ain't seen you for a little bit, bro. Smash the likes. 2 more people. Is that to 40? That would be amazing. I think we actually got to 40 at one point, but no one said Shane Raid, so he probably sent it somewhere else. And that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, we need to try and, see how we stand on our own 2 feet anyway. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Good day. Yes, man. Gary's in the building. Son. Yeah, big up to you, Johnny. Goonarican. I'm back. I can imagine. I'm back. Work is so boring. I'm telling you, bro. Big up to Aussie Ange. As a Spurs fan, I would take Arsenal beating West Ham and Spurs staying up all day long. That's not even up for debate. Good luck for Saturday. Absolutely. I think we play them on Sunday, don't we? Or do we play them on Saturday? Either way, we're away. We're at the London Stadium. So I'm not so confident. But we have to beat them. I've heard some people say we could even draw that West Ham game and you know what I'm saying? Because Man City drew and I'm like, no. That's not the mentality I'm asking for. Batter them. Even though it's going to help Spurs, I don't care. You know what I'm trying to say? We have to think about our club. We're trying to win the league. Big boy, big business. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what we're trying to do. So if we end up helping out Tottenham, unfortunately, that's the way the business crumbles. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah? London together. It's going to be mad. I'm not doing any of that. The Spuds actually took 5 points from City this season. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? So it might be North London together for real. You might have got not you, Dre, but Spurs are going life and death with the league, and we're going life and death with the league. Just at the other end. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, helping each other out when we're not supposed to. Our goals aligned this season. Now, anyway, big up to Dre. That's a very good point, bro. Like and subscribe to Views. Come on, man. Come on, man. Big up to you, man. And all of my Aussie contingent. Love my Australians. I've been there. I'd love to go back again. I really would. Such a long flight, though, and expensive, but I'd love to go back there again. Obviously, I'm shook of all the insects and that, but I was there, bro. Huh? I was there, bro. In the outback. Certain parts of the outback look like Mars. I swear to God, bro. It's a whole different vibe, man. I loved it, though. I really did, man. Big up to you, man. Really appreciate you, Aussie, being in the building. Obviously, you're bloody a mod already, so there's no more I can give to you. But just have my love and my thanks, my G. Bare hard to work bank holiday in it. I'm telling you. Did you have to do it yesterday? It was bank holiday in the UK yesterday. 50 likes. Hold on. I was only asking for 40 today because we didn't even have a Shane raid. Wait. Amazing. Where's the clap? Even need to hear the no. We don't even need to hear the no. We was digging for the likes and the man them came up trumps. And play that one because Mia's gone now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, it's just the man them now. Thank you ever so much for mashing up that like, man. Let's give you Voldemort.
Stay on the pitch. Oh! One more time. Jesus Christ, Rudy! What are you doing? Get out! Oh, God!
I'd never get bored of it. The people in the background saying, fucking hell, bruv, who bought Vinnie Jones? They might not have seen the white person for a long time. The first person they get is Lee Judges. They thought, fucking hell, what's happened to Vinnie Jones? I thought he was a Wimbledon don, you know? I fucking love that clip, man. I love that clip. And you know what? I'm going to play this one as well because it might be fitting. I played it earlier. Did I play it earlier? I played it earlier. I think I did, but we got them tonight.
No. God have mercy upon us.
We don't want to see that today. That was 1-1 in Spain. Don't make me have to bring people back for their licks. Yeah? 50 likes, guys. Mad.
I've never seen an oyster look like this.
Mia's gone now, so we're all right. We're all right. Ay. Amazing stuff. Let me see what you guys are saying, man, before we wrap this up. Yes, funny views. See how the tables turned. Yeah, May 24th. Fast forward, May 26th. Hypocrites. Who would have seen this? Who would have seen it? Who would have seen it, bro? You keep telling them beef. Hendo, for those in the UK without Amazon Prime, you can sign up for a 30-day trial. Hendo knows, mate. Mr. Mensa is on Amazon Prime. And even if I don't do a watch along tonight, I might. But if I don't, I'm going to be watching it there anyway, so I can turn off these commentators. It's so good. It's so, and look, he's even giving you a link. Let's go, people. Mr. Mensa is hooking you up. Don't say you don't come and get anything from this community. Come on, these Spurs fans talking like big bad Leeds aren't about to rock up at their place with that dreadful record. I think they got to play Chelsea as well. And the way Chelsea's getting moved to at the moment, they just got work. They got packaged by Nottingham Forest B-side. They're going to have to win against Spurs. It's looking juicy, isn't it? It's going to be juicy one way or the other. No, blinded, yeah, all these lobotomized. I don't even want to say the word, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And if anyone needs the pirate links for tonight, I'll share it. There you go. There you go. Had to make it 50 with my burners. Oh shit, was on. But listen, I still would have celebrated because I asked for 40. But yeah, the burners, and you know we're not too proud to beg, innit? You know we're not too proud to beg. So first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? And if you've got burners, bring them. Come, we're not too proud to beg. Bring them. Hurry up. My brother, you know, my brother. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. We're not too proud to beg for these burners. Oh no, we're not. Oh no, we're not. Big up to you, my G. Ugh. Big up to Benji. Look, Fraley's upset. I think Shane did raid me. Did he? Okay. No one said it though. And like I said, I know sometimes he goes on a little bit longer. Obviously, no problem with that. No problem if you sent it anywhere else. As I said, it's good to know that we can stand on our own too, innit? We can muster up 35, 40 alone. Can't complain. Obviously, it's not hundreds like him, but can't complain. And because I never see no one saying it in the chat, I just thought he went elsewhere today. And that's his prerogative. He don't have to raid me every day. You know what I mean? Legends, though. And if he did, raided at 12:30. So why was no one saying it? Although, to be honest, I did skip through a lot of comments, didn't I? When I was trying to get to the ratings. But that was late in the show. I would have seen some of them before. I think anyway, my apologies. Big up the partnering. Like, come on, bro. That's the broski. Big him up, man. We appreciate it. They still ain't seen a white man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They saw a red one. All dressed in red as well. Red and white. Turning up like Vinnie Jones. Lee Judges, the best looking British man you know. I listen, I love a bit of Lee nowadays. I can't lie. Flip-flop, but we love Crystal Maze on speed. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That guy. Now, I forgot his name. Richard something, innit? Richard something. You know what I mean? Yeah. Someone else I had in the back of my mind. I'm not even going to say why. If you know, then you know. Freddie's laughing. I said, Clarty, but bring them back. Hold on. I've got one for the Arsenal Fulham game. Let me run that quick. I won't play it all.
God have mercy upon no. God have mercy.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
God have mercy upon us.
He's probably going to do one for tonight's game. Let's hope we don't lose or draw, because all types of clarting. You get me? It's going to be dark. It's going to be pitch black. You know what I'm saying? Selective badness. I said selective, you know. You saw Saka get clarted though, innit? Because in that Atletico game, the ball was just dripping off of him like water, bro. He was rubbish. Clarted. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Nah, we like him, man. We like him. Yeah, Lee Judges turned up as a tomato kid. I said, yeah, Rican, what's he said? Yeah, come on, they're top tier. Come on. All the burners, we take them all, bro. No shame in the game over here, bro. We need all the help we can get. Yeah, a few said you skipped it for ratings. Okay, there you go. My bad. But like I said, by the time I got to that point in the show, what time was that? Obviously, big him up. Always, man. Big up the broski, man. Didn't have to. I just thought, all right, cool. If he didn't, we're standing on our own. Let's see what we can do. Weren't too bad. That's what I thought. Look, you know what I mean? 50 likes. But he did. So big him up. You know, Recon, I think I read that one. 54 likes. Amazing. I love the clock end so much. I can't lie. I'm saying selective badness. Fraley's laughing. That African heat put the fire in Lee's belly. Oh, he was going mad, didn't it? Look at that. I can't. You did raid me, apparently. I missed it all, though. So my apologies, my bro. Yeah, make sure you all sub to him anyway. Here he is. I can't. What's he got to say today? What's he got to say today? My bro. But listen, nearly 2.5 hours, man. Make sure you're all subscribing to everyone with channels. The legend Shane just dropped in. Flipping Gary's in the building. Like everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? Guna Rican. Even if they ain't got channels. Or Wahaha Fraley. Just do the community thing. Tuesday, Cheeky Tuesday. Obviously, it's the game today. We are going to be back with Lethal Reaction over on Shane's channel. So catch us at full time. I'm still undecided if I'm doing a watch along. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got the bell notification pressed. I probably will have to do keeping up with Key. Otherwise, it's going to be, you know, I'm taking too long with it. But that'll be pre-record. So other than that, keep your eyes peeled. Make sure that you've gone over to Shane's channel and get your early likes on Lethal Reaction. And I'll probably see you a little bit later, man. Imagine. So what? Is there more stuff that man's saying? I think he is, isn't it? From this point, I will be the dopamine Rican. The dopamine kid is strong and tough. No rogue chat today. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Look, Robocop. Like I said, man, these middle class dons are getting very cheeky nowadays, isn't it? Very cheeky nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Just because I haven't got 3 acres of land outside my house, he's trying to diss man and say that my robe is tatty. If you ever felt it, there's no way you tell me it's tatty, bro. All gold trim going through it. That's my Harry Potter one, bro. Tatty. I think he's just slightly jealous. Have you got a Harry Potter robe? You need to break it out, bro. Huh? Let's see what you're working with. Romeo and Juliet. I hear it. And now look, see, he's coming here again, chatting was. If you would have seen what he said to me last night, though, and I'm like, all right, cool. So, like I said, I'll just chill for now. Jesus is watching. He's always watching, Seamus. He's always watching iRobot. Look. He's got jokes. Do I need to start dropping the joke? I don't know. You tell me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Always love to start. I'm just going to let him enjoy it right now. Because he knows and I know, you know, he's got things in the tuck. I've got things in the tuck. So yeah, if we want to make this wholesale, just let me know. Just let me know. I said, expose him. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to be the nice guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But every day, something to say. But like I said, he loves me, innit? That's what you do. You know, when the girl's pinching and punching you, yeah, will you be mine? You know, yes, no, maybe. I know. Robo in disguise. Look, see, he's giving people all this type of energy to rock with. Oh, just know that when I drop, though, no one act the victim. That's all I'm saying. Please, don't do that. Don't act the victim. He loves me, really. Shane's master. You know what I'm saying? We're going to change that even. Huh? The real Slim Shaney. It's all right. I'm not. He loves me, really, guys. He does. Catch me over with the Games Master later on. You know what I'm saying? Over on his channel. Big up to Benji. We're getting some laughs before we get out of here. Afternoon, just caught the end, but we'll watch you tonight. Good luck. Big up to you, Jimbo, man. I appreciate that. Yeah? So come and catch me on with the Shane's Master later on, for reaction, it is on his channel tonight. There might be a watch along. There might be a watch along. I don't know if I can. Even Jamboy said, bro, we've never done Arsenal watch alongs together. Like, he goes mental, apparently. I'm like, shit, all right. So we're still deciding. We're still deciding. There was constant Irish racismo over here for time. Are you listening to this? Why would there be Irish racismo coming from me? And I've got Irish blood. I'm just defending myself. Do you see what I'm saying? Prime Egal and Arteta tactics. You're seeing it. Yeah, Mikel Guna, you're seeing it all for yourself. Send the first shot and then act like they didn't see what happened. It weren't me. It weren't me. You know and I know, big man. So yeah. Bro, that wasn't from me. I told you he blamed me though, didn't it? So all you guys chat shit in the chat, dissing Shane, and he blames me for it. He blames me for it. Yeah, flatly, that was never me either. Neither was Soda Bread. Where's Robert Prudence? You see how Robert Prudence has made all this trouble and then just disappeared off the face of the earth. When did I ever call him leprechaun? How can I say that when I'm 5 foot nothing? We love him. We love him. You see all the trouble that you lot start though. And where's Robert Prudence, the little fucker? He's started all this trouble, and then look, guys are going wild now. This is all because of you, mate. Robelu Lukaku. This is all because of you, mate. Never heard Flatly, Leprechaun, or Soda Bread come out of my mouth once. We've heard a gal. We've heard flipping all sorts. Robocop, Tatty Robe. Now it's class wars. I'm not middle class like you. I'm sorry, mate. I thought we were friends. You know what I mean? I didn't think you look at me like that, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Sorry, mate. Class wars and that. Sorry that I'm tatty. Like my apologies. We've had chin strap. We've had it all. I just keep taking abuse. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's. All right. Look. Robio Beckham, you're still carrying it on. Robo Strap. You see what I'm trying to say? All right. We'll see if you do that later on, and then we'll have to just I don't know. Maybe the files are gonna have to get downloaded. Look at all this. Look at all this. You see? What did you say to me yesterday, bro? Now I'm feeling like you don't want to do that. So you let me know if you want to do it or not. You let me know. Look, you're still chatting shit. You let me know if you want to do it or not, big man. I told you I'm not on this friendly fire thing, but there will be fire if you carry on. You know what I mean? So you just let me know. And the Tatty Robe. None of you should subscribe because he thinks he's better than you now. He's part of the broadcast gang. It's really simple because he's got acres of land outside his house and a whole little lawnmower that he can sit on drinking his lemonade and ice and that. Yeah, he ain't common as much like us guys. You see, us guys are down on the ground. He's coming in, flexing his middle class card now. Can you imagine that? Could you imagine that? He tries to play up like he's a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's got acres outside and a lawnmower and homemade fucking cloudy lemonade, bruv. Yeah? And Mrs. Guna bringing him a sandwich with the tray. How dare he come in and start dissing all of us commoners muck folk with our tatty clothes? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going, bro. You'll see me, with trying to hang with the rich folk later on. 7 p.m. No, after the game, whenever that finishes, fucking 10 p.m. You'll see me with the rich folk. If I'm allowed in, if my appearance isn't too tatty. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He loves me, really. Listen, guys, you've been amazing today, even with your abuse. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be the bigger man at this point. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was class wars, though. That's real. That's under the belt. I thought a gal was under the belt. We might have a new contender. We just might. The middle class card. I can't believe it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And none of you subscribed again, you flipping pagans, bro. For days and days, I've not gone up. I've just gone down. Absolute pagans. Let me see who's live right now. I tell you what we will do. We've got Don Hussam live at the moment. We'll send you over there because me and the broski is going to have Don on the platform on Thursday. So we might as well send you over there. Hit him with a views raid And like I said, keep yourself pinned. Like keep yourself locked in. There might be a watch along. There'll definitely probably be a pre-record. And we'll be back later with the reaction. See you later on. See you later on. I can see you're still doing it. It's cool. It's cool. When things land though, bro, what did you say to me, bruv? What did you say to me, bruv? So I'm trying to respect what you said. So obviously you was doing the Arteta. You're saying one thing and doing another. So I don't really know. Yeah, I can bring the files later on. So you just let me know. You just let me know. Get over and hit done with reviews raid, and we'll see you later.
You borrowed my car now. Don't wreck my shit.
Man, ain't nobody gonna wreck your damn car. Put your hands up. Man, give me the damn keys. Nobody gonna wreck your damn car. What's my damn nerves?
He was smacking me like that. He put his hands on me again. I'm gonna knock the pixie dust out of his ass. Let's start this month.
Oh, what? Oh, what?
Hey man, what's wrong with your car?
Ain't nothing wrong with my car. You just ain't doing it right.
Don't.
Oh, what? Room.